We are going live. We're just sorting everything out. Sorry, I have to quickly jump over from the other game. We are jumping over from the other game here. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we're here for another game. And gee whiz, we just had an absolutely hectic game just now. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting out this this screen here. 1 second. Beautiful. There we go. We just finished up that stream for the Cowboys and the Sharks game, and what a damn well game that was in the end. But this one is just going to be just as good. The Penrith Panthers taking on the Sydney Roosters. Panthers coming off 2 losses in a row. They are obviously one of the best teams in the comp, but they've had all their players out injured for multiple weeks now due to Origin. Now they finally get their players back, and surely you'd be expecting them to put on a performance today to see a performance from the Panthers against a Roosters team that apparently are resting Sam Walker. Obviously, the Roosters are coming off that just sneaky win against the Titans. They were up 30-4 in that game before coughing up that scoreline, down 34-30 with a few minutes to go, but then winning that game 35-34. But, wow, it is pouring down rain right now. It's pouring down rain right now in Penrith. People are saying about the Cowboys being robbed. No, the Cowboys deserve to lose that game. Yes, that sin binning was probably incorrect. It's probably a penalty, but it's probably an incorrect sin binning. But the Cowboys put themselves in that situation. It is what it is, lads. I don't know what to say. The Cowboys were down 26-12 with 5 minutes to go. Came back to lose 26-24. Congratulations, but sorry, no. Haley Babbage, the Sharks suck. Well, they just won and they're in the top 8, so I don't think so. Riley Woodley says, yes, Sharks 4 wins in a row. Yes, Brandon Fraser says, unlucky to Val when he went for the field goal. Unlucky, but still missed it. But yeah, Panthers obviously 2 losses in a row. I'm expecting them to win pretty well tonight. I'm expecting them to win really, really, really well tonight against the Roosters. But then again, it is raining. It could be a close one. It could be a nail-biter. We could see a very interesting one here. So guys, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get 2 more thumbs up. Hit 20 before the game starts. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Football State says, hey bro, how's it going? It's going pretty alright, mate. Look, we obviously had a fantastic stream just then for the Cowboys and Sharks game, and I'm just hoping that this game is just as good. So the Roosters will start with the ball here on their own line. It is pouring down rain at Penrith right now. It is pouring down rain at Penrith right now. Jody Bryan says, why can the Sharks not hold them down just for 7 minutes? I know, it was a crazy finish there. It was an absolutely crazy finish. But the Sharkies did get the 2 points. They are into the top 8. They'll take that one. But the Panthers in this game are so desperate for a win. They're off the back of 2 losses in a row. One to the Sharks and the other one was to the Tigers. They need to win this, especially with all their best players back. But the Roosters are a professional organisation. They're going to put in an effort regardless, and I'm expecting them to put in an effort, but I still think the Panthers should be able to win comfortably. But this rain is throwing me out a little bit. This rain is wigging me out a tad. Danny says, hoping for a nail-biter, but the Panthers are in a different league. Yes, agree. And especially, it's not even the fact that the Panthers are in a different league. It's the fact that they're so desperate. Like, they've lost 2... Oh, knock on for the Panthers. Ooh, Roosters here. Oh, a little bit of a danger sign here for the Panthers. They're going to lose the ball early, and this is why the rain scares me a tad. This is why the rain kind of makes me think, wait a second, can the Panthers win this in such big conditions? Because this is going to be a game full of drop ball. The Roosters are going to grind you. The Roosters are going to be ferocious. They're a good organisation who know how to grind out results. I've always respected them despite how successful they are. Because of their success, I respect it. I'm telling you, despite the fact that their team is down, despite they didn't look great against the Titans last week, I tell you what, they're still going to put in performance today. So maybe this rain might help them compared to the Panthers who play on a fast track kind of pace. So Roosters with the ball here, 25 minutes out here from the line. Jody Bryan, what's the final score? With this rain, I'm going to say 19-18. No, I'll go 18-16. 18-16 in the Panthers. I'll go 18-16 in the Panthers. With the rain, if it was on a dry track, I'd take 34-10 or 34-16 to the Panthers. If it was not raining, 34-16 in the Panthers. With the rain, I'm taking 18-16 to the Panthers. So third tackle here for the Roosters. 15 minutes out here from the Panthers line. But gee whiz, here we go. The Football State says that Sydney Roosters know how to find a way to win even on their bad day, to be fair. Yeah, well, let's have a look at last week, for example. We're up 34 against my Titans with 3 minutes to go, or 4 minutes. No, so we're up 30-4 with 30 minutes to go. We're down 34-30 with 3 minutes to go, and then won 35-34. Oh, a terrible kick there from the Roosters and the Panthers. We'll get the ball here. They're going to get taken over the sideline here. He's going to get taken over the sideline. He has been taken over the sideline. Well done by the Roosters. Well done for the Roosters. They're going to get the ball back here 10 minutes after the line. Brandon Fraser says, who is a better coach, the Roosters or Panthers in your opinion, Blaze? Oh, I'm taking Trent Robinson every day of the week. I'm taking Trent Robinson every day of the week over Ivan Cleary, personally. That's unfortunate there for the Roosters. The kick through actually bounced off Cleary and went straight to Stephen Crichton. So the Roosters couldn't do a great deal there, but they did do what they could do and pulled the player over the sideline. So with 37 minutes to go here of the first half, the Roosters are 10 metres out here from the Panthers line. Brandon Mackenzie Boyd says, hello, Mackenzie, how you doing? Second tackle here for the Chooksters. They're 3 metres short. Can they score early days here and help those bloody sports bed punters out? Right-hand side here. Chance here for the Chooks. 3 metres short. No, you're going to get taken down here. Isaac Liu couldn't get over the line there. So third. Oh, close. No, he can't get that one. So third tackle here for the Roosters. They're 1 metre short here of the line. Left-hand side. Warrior Hargraves offloads it back. Really poor offload, but they're going to have numbers here. Oh, jeez, this is bad. The ball playing right now. It looks like this could be a low-scoring game. This looks like this could be a really low-scoring game right now. So left-hand side here gets it off. Chance here for the Roosters. 10 metres out. Oh, taken down there. Josh Morris. 5 metres out here. Roosters really struggling to find past this defense. The Panthers have the best defense in the comp. So, oh, he's been slammed, Joey Manu. He's been slammed. Suwali. Oh, knock on. All backwards. They're going to check this. This could be backwards here. I think this was a knock on from the Roosters. It could have called try. This is a Roosters try, apparently. They've called try already. So they're going to check it upstairs. So he's onside, obviously, but this is going to be... They're saying Suwali knocks this backwards. They're saying Suwali knocks this backwards. I've seen a lot more backwards. I've seen that go further backwards than that being called a knock on. I think this has to be a knock on. I don't know if you can change this call. But I think that's a knock-on, and I've seen a lot worse get called knock-ons. I think that the fact that he's called a try, they're going to call this a try. I'm pretty certain because he's called a try, you can't take this away from him. Try's been confirmed? Wow. Like, you could argue it's back. It does go. It kind of does go backwards there. Actually, it's 4-0 here. It's going to be 6-0 with the kick. It's going to be 6-0. Wow, okay. So it's a try to the Roosters. It's confirmed. Okay. Alrighty. Well, what a start. 5 minutes in here and the Roosters are already up 4-0 with the kids come 6-0. What a start. Jody Bryan says, try time, well. Football State says, by the way, I forgot to say tough luck on Brisbane's loss. I thought you did a great job to end up in third and you weren't bad anyway, just some bad luck. Yeah, look, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Unfortunately, yeah, we struggled at Adelaide. They scored 2 quick goals early on and we dominated the rest of that game, but that's sport, baby. That's sport. But anyway, we're going to see the Roosters got 6-0 here. They kicked the ball through and after 5 minutes in, ooh, shock on the cards here. Danny says early days, very early days. Yeah, of course, mate. It's only 5 minutes in. We're only 5 minutes in. I'll read what she's reading. It says first blood of the Chooks. Here come the Chooksters. Ooh, I forgot to put my tips in this week. I got the Sharks with the away team. Come on, the Roosters. I just realised I forgot to put my tips in. So I get the away teams. I got the Storm last night too. Storm. Come on, the Chooksters. James says, bro, you are painful to watch. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Well, guess what? Here's an idea. You see that thing up on the top left corner? Click on that big X. Catch you later, my dude. Football State says, yep, yeah, man. You know, it was a tough one to watch, but unfortunately, it wasn't as tough to watch as I am to watch, obviously, but it was a tough one to watch, that Brisbane Roar game, yeah. Football State says, Roosters have a massive following. They do, yeah. The Roosters are a very good team. Look. Following-wise, no, I wouldn't compare them to the Rabbitohs or I was about to say Storm, jeez. Rabbitohs or the Broncos or the Panthers, something like that, but Eels. But the Eels, everyone, there was no Eels fans, literally, 6 years ago. Thank you much, Where is the Flu, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. So, fourth tackle here for the Roosters. They're away. Roosters are away here. Josh Morris. Tupou. Oh, Tupou's down. Good tackle, throws it back. Oh, my God. Defense from the Panthers saved that one. Oh, my goodness me. The Panthers are looking shocking, but... The Panthers are looking shocking. Minty Rabbitoh says, here come the Coasters. Jeez, that could have been a try and should have been a try, but the Panthers saved that one. He's been held there. 3 minutes out, second tackle. The Roosters are looking the goods here early days. Wow-wee. Unfortunately, the pass just wasn't really on target, and he had to reach backwards, and Tupou couldn't get it. It's going to be a set restart here for the Panthers. Jeez, what a start here for the Chooksters, but... Meg Campbell, are you streaming the Titans game on Sunday? Yes, I will be. I won't be able to go to that game on the Gold Coast, so I will be streaming the game on Sunday, yes. Zach the Pie and Sharks fans, Panthers always turn on the second half. No, they're usually good from the outset. They're usually pretty good from the outset, to be completely honest with you. Football State says, how come people just come here to complain about you, then why did you click on the stream? Nah, it's just trolls, man. They find it funny when they comment and they get their 2 seconds of fame when I read their name out and read their hate out. Like, man, it takes me literally 0.1 second to, like, hide them from the channel. Like, it's not going to stop the stream, my guy. So, like, as you know, you have to be pretty thick-skinned to do streaming. Because high tackle there. It's going to be a penalty to the Panthers. Yeah, high tackles. The Panthers will get a penalty here. Warrior Hargraves will get, 2 penalties in the space of 2 seconds. When you're doing streaming, you have to be pretty thick-skinned, man. You just can't give a shit what people say, my dude. You know, you just kind of move on. Katie says, how did the Roosters get 6-0? Well, they put the ball over the line and then conversion. So that made it 6-0. Danny says, who are the Titans playing? Manly on Sunday at Seabus Super Stadium. Meg Keppel says, sweet, I'll be on to watch then. Good stuff. Football Stats, they're literally giving me more views. I know that's the best part. I find it funny when people are disliking you, just like, well, you had to click onto the channel, and by clicking onto the channel and watching the video, you're paying me. So thank you for your hate. I appreciate it. Do it again next stream. Or go off and then come back on again. Second tackle here for the Panthers. They're 45 metres out here from the Roosters line. Oh, geez, Leota's knocked the ball on. Oh, my God. The Roosters have got the ball here. The Panthers are looking shocking in this opening 10 minutes. They look horrific. Oh, my goodness me. Danny says, interesting game. I think it'll be close. Yeah, well, we lost that game, that 36-0 to the Manly at Mudgee, but I'm telling you right now, that's not going to be the same result at Seabus. We have a pretty good record against Manly usually. Malcolm says, go the Trooksters. Yeah, Trooksters not looking too bad. Malcolm, who do you support? I swear every stream, I feel like you're a Warriors fan. I think you've asked me about the Warriors a lot, but in the same sense, you just said go the Roosters, so I'm confused. And I remember you saying go Broncos at one stage too. I don't know who you support. Katuku Wakapiko says, big outside 10 minutes ago. My man. Here we are, Katuku. We are having a good time here. We actually started just a while. We did the last game too, which was a hectic game between the Sharkies and the Cowboys. Hopefully this game's just as good. So left-hand side here for the Roosters. Fitz tackle. Up it goes. 10 metres out. Ooh, easy take. And he's going to get tackled now, arguably. No, they're not going to call that. 2 metres short here of their own line. Athanasa says, is all the Origin players playing for the Panthers? Yes. Yes, they are. And Sam Walker's not playing for the Roosters, so the Panthers have no excuses in this game. They have no excuses. Dylan Edwards here, 15 minutes out from their own line. Big Boy has says that was Turbo's debut for the season. I know, I was there. It was fun. It was fun getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning to drive out to Mudgee to lose 36-0 in the rain. Thanks, guys. That vlog didn't come out. That didn't come out for any reason besides the fact that I drove, in total 9 hours to watch us lose 36-0 in the rain. And the vlog just wasn't that good anyway because I didn't get to celebrate anything. The vlogs are good when I can celebrate. If I'm not celebrating, it's shit house. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. It is 6-0 to the Roosters. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you are new around here. Right-hand side here for the Roosters. 2 bows can get taken down about 30 minutes out. PS Jammy says, win or lose, I love the new culture in the club. One goes down, another steps up. Are you talking about the Roosters? If you're talking about the Roosters, it's not a new culture. It's always been. The Roosters have always been a professional organisation. I say this all the time. They're a very professional organisation that always have players coming in and coming through the ranks. And, yes, they are a massive buy club and take all the young stars away from clubs. But in the same sense, they do have a good nursery too. Warrior Hargraves there with a huge run. Geez, this is pouring in Penrith right now. Pouring in Penrith. So 35 minutes out. I can hear it actually because obviously I'm south end of Sydney. So, I'm nowhere near Penrith, but, it's pouring down here as well. Up it goes here from the Trooksters. 15 minutes out, 10 minutes out. Good take. Very good take. Oh, he's lost. Bro, don't offload the ball in that situation in the wet, my guy. Brother. Oh, my God. Kazzy says the Panthers are so bad not to... Oh, my God, Panthers, what are you doing? Second tackle here. They're 2 minutes out from their own line. They are struggling here, the Panthers. This is an onslaught from the Roosters right now. They are slaughtering them. This is crazy. Gina Upbase, he says, both sides are my favourite team, so I'm very interested to watch this game. How can both sides be your team? Well, you're meant to have one team, my guy. So Panthers here, right-hand side, they've actually broken away here, and it's going to be Charlie Staines taken down 40 metres out from their own line. Dasmate says Panthers are shit. Also, Panthers are playing shit. Fit tackle, Cleary. It's fit tackle, my guy. And it's going to be easy takedown from the Roosters, 40 metres out from their own line. Cleary, what did you do? What's your buddy going, buddy, man? Dasmate says bandwagon. Nah, Junior Percy's from Papua New Guinea, so yes, obviously, if you want to introduce him to the Australian culture. Junior, you are a bandwagon. You can't really go for two teams, and especially when they're both really good teams. So choose one of them. choose one of them. Because you are from Papua New Guinea, so you can arguably support whoever you want. But you can't go for both teams. So third tackle. Well, then again, don't do what I say. If you want to go for both teams, do it. But you will get caught bandwagon. Athanasius says, who's in the bandwagon? Who's in the bandwagon? Who's in the halves of the Roosters? I'm not too sure. So it's going to be Lamb, one of them. Oh, Roosters. Is that a knock on? It is a penalty to the Roosters. Oh, my God. It's going to be a penalty to the Chooksters here. Oh, no. Junior, you can't support both teams, my guy. You can't do it. Otherwise, you will be called a bandwagon. You can't support two teams, especially when they're both good teams. What the shit? Katie says, why do you go for the Gold Coast when you're in Sydney? Because I'm from the Gold Coast. I don't just change to a Sydney team because I live in Sydney now. That's a tough call here against the Panthers. I don't know what I'm watching right now from the Panthers. I'm confused. Like, I'm baffled that I'm watching this right now. But this looks like it's going to be a really good game right now. Like, I feel like this could be a absolute slinger of a game. Brandon Fraser's go for the Cowboys. They're the best. Well, they lost, and they're not in the 8 anymore, so probably not. King says, not bandwagon, it's known as plastic. Porque no los dos. Porque no los dos. Second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 3 metres out here from the line. Second tackle here for the Chooksters. Joe Hargrave started strongly. Roosters score a try. It's 10-0. Adam Kieran. So Adam Kieran scored a try. It's 10-0 to the Chooks. It's going to be 12-0. It's going to be 12-0 to the Roosters. Thank God I didn't make my tips this week because I got all the away teams. Look at me go. Everyone would have taken probably the Cowboys and everyone probably would have taken the bloody Panthers. And right now I'm looking good for this sneaky little win. It's still early days though, mate. It's still early days. Don't think I'm saying it's game over yet because it's still early days. Gee whiz. Daniel Bay says, blimey, what a start. Crikey, mate. How about that? I'll get into the Australian spirit. Crikey, Cobber. What a start. What a start. The Roosters, 10-0 with the kid to come. It's going to be 12-0. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sport Action says, Blaze. Oh, here we go again with the Blaze I try to tell you. Blaze are trying to tell you the Panthers are pretenders at the start of the year. Cool, mate. Cool. Sport Action says, Panthers aren't a finals team. Cool, mate. Shannon Ninjago says, how is Panthers playing so poor? I think the last 2 weeks has got to them. This last 2 weeks got to them. Like, it's only early days, guys. This game's not over, but, like, it's... Gee whiz. Like, they're down 12-0 in the first 15 minutes of the game. Usually, the Panthers, well, last year, I think they only gave up 1 try in the first 20 minutes of a game. No, I don't think they gave up a try in the first 20 minutes of the regular season. The entire regular season, I don't believe they gave up a try in the first 20 minutes of the game. They've given up 2 in the first 15 here. Sport Action says, in the wet, it's hard to score and come back. Cool, Sport Actions. Cool. Athanasa, kind of money, says, feels good when the underdogs are winning. Yeah, well, underdogs, they're Roosters. They're still the Roosters, you know what I'm saying? Sport Talk says, it's because all of our Origin stars were out. Panthers, shut up. Buddy, gee whiz. Gee whiz. Ashton, you do realise my mum's a Sharks fan. I like when the Sharks are doing well, but in the same sense, they were very lucky to win that game. Like, they were the better team in the same sense. They were very lucky to win that game. My mum's a Sharks fan. You know, Sharks are my soft spot team, so no, I'm... Oh, Roosters knock on. What is this game? It's going to be... This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. I know the Panthers will come back. They'll score here. Panthers will come back. It'll make it a close game. It's going to be interesting. Panther for life, this is bull. Well, no, it's not. But you'd be happy with that because that's a knock on from the Roosters. John Woden says, hello. Hello, John. How you doing, mate? He did spill his lollies there. I'll read what she's reading. He did spill his lollies. So 25 minutes ago here, the first half is 12-0 to the Roosters. And the Chooksters will boot this ball out here from a dropout. Dadsmate says he's been watching Ben Hunt grand final highlights. Mate, don't get me excited because that's a bloody great highlight. That is a great highlight. Danny says, reminds me of Ben Hunt, mate. Dadsmate got to it. I'm sorry, you beat you to it. So second tackle here with the Panthers. They're 25 minutes out. Geez, a lot of drop ball in this game, and you know why? Because of the wet conditions. Obviously. Tackling opposition half 19 times the Roosters. That was the first time the Panthers have been tackling the opposition half. Cleary on second tackle kicks it through. It's going to be a try for the Panthers. On second tackle, they kick it through, and I told you that scored straight away. Did I not say it? That scored straight away. It's going to be a good game. Penny Panthers. Penny Panthers. Not the Panthers. The Penny Panthers. With a try. 12-4 with a kick to come. 12-4 with a kick to Camaruno. Jody O'Brien says they better not play at least for the Blues. Blues suck. Blues suck. Destin Hughes' Ben Hunt jokes aren't funny, guys. Please stop, please. They are very funny. They are very, very funny. Very funny. Johnny Bryan says, that's why I read that. Daddy says, try time Panthers. I read what she's written, says 30 in the needle. It was a great kick there. On second tackle, too, that's ballsy. But we all know the Panthers are this kind of team. That's a ballsy play, and it comes off nicely from a ballsy play there from the Penny Panthers. And Steve and Crichton puts the ball over the line. And in wet conditions, it's also even more ballsy. Brendan Fraser says, Dragons will beat the Rays at Wynn Stadium. Don't think so, mate. But in the same sense, I don't think the Rays are good. I just think they've got a good run of 2 games here against 2 terrible teams. Zach the Pie and Sharks fan says, let's go Panthers, go the Panthers and go the Blues. Blues suck. All right, Stephen Crichton scored 4 straight games versus the Roosters. Wow, all right, good stuff. Bill Schutz, go the Chucksters. I'll read what she's reading, says the steam rising off these guys. Yeah, well, it's cold in Sydney, and also it's pouring down rain. So yes, it would not be the most ideal conditions, but Cleary will go and slip that little bad boy right on through those 2 posts, and he's going to make it a 12-6 ball game here. Only 6 points of difference. Johnny Bryant says, Queensland suck 56. Get that into yourself. 8 years in a row. Get that into yourself. What about 22-15 in regards to series wins? Get that into yourself. Thank you. Goodbye. Jamie Robinson says, Cleary playing with a lot of confidence to kick that on tackle 3. Tackle 2, mate. Tackle 2. That was second tackle he kicked that on. Crazy, I know. That was second tackle. Dasmate says the Dragons lost to the Dogs. They did. I know. I know. So with 18 minutes gone here, it's 12-6 to the Chucksters. Pants for life says, do you think the Panthers will win? I think I thought the Panthers would win by a lot, but then when the rain happened, I took it down to a 2-point game. When the rain happened, when I saw that it was pouring down rain, I took it down to an 18-16 win to the Panthers, and it still could be 18-16 kind of win for the Panthers because, look, I don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I know it looks like it. It's kind of shown it's a high-scoring game right now, but it doesn't look like a high-scoring game with obviously these conditions, but it looks like it's going to be a good game regardless. Destin Hughes is going to need Cleary to do Gray's my captain here, having a better belter in my fantasy and want to keep it running. I wouldn't have captained him knowing the weather, bro. Especially against the Roosters too. Surely there's better players to captain this week against some pretty poor teams. You know, like an Eels player against the Dogs. That would have been a shout. So I would have captained someone like Mitch Moses against the Dogs, mate. So fifth tackle here for the Panthers. They're inside the attacking half, taken down, 45 minutes out. Desmond said I had Penrith 13+. I did too, but in dry conditions, not in these wet conditions. But in the last stream, I said Panthers 13+. I said 34-16. But then when I saw the wet conditions, I was like, no, I'm going to go 18-16 Panthers. Panthers not good in the rain. No, well, no, you can't say that. It's just that the rain slows the track up. I think the Roosters' game plan and the way they play suit the rain a bit better than the Panthers. Obviously, the Panthers are like that free motion, freestyle playing across a dry track, but in the same sense, well, no. No. So Roosters with the ball here, 40 metres out here from their own line. Not making a great deal of metres right now. 4 tackle. Destin Hughes, Nathan Cleary stays captain always. Well, fair enough, to be completely honest with you. So fifth tackle here into the attacking half. Jared Ria-Hargroves has been really strong in the start of this game. Up it goes there from Lamb. Good little kick there, and you're just going to keep those high bombs playing here. You're going to love those high bombs, and Joey Martin gets the ball here, kicks it through. It's going to be a dropout here. It's going to be a dropout. Oh, no, To'o's can get out. Oh, brilliant from Brian To'o. That's brilliant from Brian To'o to get up there. That is brilliant from Brian To'o to get up there and prevent that one from being a dropout from the Panthers to the Chooks. That was nice. So Burton now with the ball, 20 metres out here from his own line, taken down, 25 metres out. Penfolite says, yes, they're lucky. No, not lucky. Just the fact that Brian To'o is just smart to get up from the play there because he could have easily just gone down and protected the ball and made sure he didn't drop it. But instead, he backed himself in and got himself out of the line. 40-20 attempt here from Luai. 40-20 attempt here from Luai. This could go out here. Oh, geez, not the angle. Not the angle there. Oh, Tedesco here. Oh, brilliant from Tedesco. That's brilliant there from Jimmy Tedesco. I'll read what she's written. Says To'o was a good one. To'o's buddy, he is arguably the best winger in the comp. Arguably. Jamie Robinson says, I work at a chick farm and the chooks love the rain, but they are stupid birds. Well, I don't know if that's a good comment or a bad comment there for the Roosters. I don't know. Peter Sherman says, woke up really early this morning at about 8 in a row time. I don't even understand what that means, 8 in a row time. or as it is known in New South Wales time. Yeah, fair enough. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. 25 minutes out here from their own line. 5th tackle here. 20 minutes gone here, by the way, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button. We're 11 likes away from 50. Let's get there before half time. Smack that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's see if we can hit 10,400 tonight. Only 12 subscribers away. And no, we haven't given away that jersey yet because it's a bit of a difficult time right now, but we'll figure it out afterwards. Don't worry. You will be winning a jersey very soon. You could even win 2 jerseys at this rate because we're close to 11,000 already. Destin Q says, can't believe people don't like Teddy. I'm a Broncos and Queensland fan, but the bloke's a champ. Oh, Teddy's one of the best, if not the best, fullback in the comp. Trbojevic is my number 1, but Tedesco is absolutely there. Career-wise, he's the best player in the game. Career accolades-wise, he's the best player in the game right now. Trbojevic doesn't even come close accolades-wise. Not even close. Patrick Nance says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Patrick. How you doing? Just as we were kind of slandering Trbojevic, you've shown up. So 4 tackle here for the Panthers. Oh, Matty Burton here. Breaks way through 30-metre line. 25 metres out here for 5th tackle here. 4 tackle here. Gugu says, mate, how you doing? So Cleary here kicks it through on 5th tackle. Roosters' defence off the kicks are looking pretty poor. So let's go here. He's going to be in trouble here. He could get out. Oh, if he got out, that would have been ridiculous. But he will get tackled down here inside his own goal line. It will be a nice little dropout. Dasmate says, I only remember Origin Series 2014, 18-19, and Game 1 this year. I hate you. How that? I remember that. I remember that one. Tell you that one. So a dropout here from the Roosters to the Panthers. Coming on up. Coming on up. No, you got to love a bit of Tedesco action. As long as it's not Game 3 of 2019 Origin Series, you've got to love Tedesco. Who cares what you think? No, who cares what you think, buddy? Says, Roosters are in mad trouble. Not really. They're up 12-6 right now, mate. Not really. They're up 12-6 right now. I don't know about that one. Danish's Panthers are looking the goods. Well, it's 12-6. They're losing. 12-6 right now with 18 minutes to go first half. I wouldn't say that the Roosters are in mad trouble. Minty Rabbitoh says, hey, I'm a Rabbitoh and love Teddy. Jeez. Well, not many Rabbitoh fans would admit that. Because I know many Roosters fans wouldn't say they love Latrell. So Luai here. Was that Luai who caught that ball? Jeez. That was a very strong catch there to pass it off to Fisher Harris. So 30 metres out here from the line. Isaac Liu will be on report for the Roosters, by the way. I'm not sure what for, but apparently he's on report. So right-hand side for the Panthers. 17 minutes, 44 to go here of the first half. Second tackle now. 20 metres out here from the Roosters line. Panthers, yeah, they're looking the goods, but in the same sense, there's a long way to go in this game. They were down 12-0 early. They're coming back, and they're probably going to score here, to be completely honest with you, make it 12-12. But then people are going to start saying game over. Panthers are going to win this one, and it's just like, you can't really say. It's still so early. So right-hand side here, third tackle here. Gets off to Cleary. Cleary slammed. If you're gonna claim, Api Coruscant, he's done that because he wants the penalty. Oh, that's a sneaky play from Api Coruscant. That is a sneaky play from Api Coruscant. Because I believe that's a good hit. I think that because obviously they're trying to say don't milk the penalty. Hold on, let's have a look at this. That is a sin bin though. But the referee wasn't going to call that. So because Api Coruscant comes in and complains about it, that's a sin bin. That's off for 10. That's off for 10. If you've called that Cowboys want a sin bin, that has to be a sin bin. If you've called that sin bin in the Cowboys game, you have to call that a sin bin. There is no question mark around it. Because Tolman's knees were on the ground and he got sin binned for getting high tackle. Tolman's knees were on the ground and the Cowboys player sin bin. It has to be a sin bin. Yeah. Here he goes. So Takiaho will go off for 10 minutes here. FJ Art says, I'm at the game right now. Good on you, man. Well, you're in for a good game, but Takiaho will come out here. Swag says Roosters robbed. Roosters robbed. Absolutely not. That's the correct call based on what we saw in the last game. Because the Cowboys had a player sin binned for the final 3 minutes of that game because of that exact play, but it was worse. Tolman's knees were on the ground and he got tackled high and the player got binned. So I'm sorry. It's the right call based on the new rules, and they at least are consistent with it. So second, if they hadn't have given that, I would have blown up that it was bullshit. So second tackle here for the Panthers, left-hand side, 2 metres out, 10 metres out now. Cleary gets it off. Yeo. And it's going to be Luai. Luai here, 12 metres short, taken down. 12 metres short here, third tackle. Luai gets it to Burton. Burton here over the top to Cleary. No, Cleary doesn't get it. Isaiah Yeo here. Yeah, unbelievable this year. Very good. New South Wales 2, fourth tackle here, 5 metres out right now. 5 man's out right now. 4 tackle. Roosters defending nicely here, considering they're down a man. Luai. And try time. Brian to O. Brian to O with the try. So there's 12-10 here with the kick to come. The Panthers go boom, boom. The Roosters went boom, boom to start the game. But the Panthers say, guess what? I'm in your face. And it's going to be 12-12 at any moment now. But then again, the kick is not an easy one. It's 12-10 with the kick to come to the Panthers. But they are still quite far out. Very high scoring game for a wet weather game. Gee whiz. So yeah, 12-10 with the kick to come from the left-hand side, but Burton, they just get that ball out and they just have the numbers. If the Roosters have all their players on the field, that's not going to happen. They're going to have the players there. But no, Sport Action says Slick the other game, he was falling down in tackle. Absolutely, but it's consistency. So do I believe that was the wrong call? Yes. Do I think this was the wrong call? Yes. But were they both the right call based on the fact that they both got called the exact same thing? Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, if I believe that shouldn't have been a sin bin last game, I don't believe there should have been a sin bin this game. The last game was a sin bin. This game was a sin bin. So I'm only going to complain if they're consistently getting it wrong. So they call the same thing twice. They called it both the same play as a sin bin. So that justifies the sin bin. If they're calling the exact same thing as sin bin, it justifies it. So unfortunately, despite the fact that I disagree with the call, it is the right call because they're consistently saying the same thing. Marcus DeWood says, shut up. But why don't you just click on the big X up on your top of your screen? No one gives a shit about you, mate. No one gives a shit. FJR says, that's a shame on the other side for where he scored. Yeah, well, you got a whole second half to come, bro. Don't you worry. A long way to go in this game. Daniel says, that's not nice, Marcus. Nah, he wants his 2 seconds of fame. He wants his 2 seconds of fame to read out his comment. I know right now his testosterone's right up there. He's like, oh yeah, shit yeah, I'm getting BKR. I'm slapping him up. You suck, BKR. How about that? He's got me good. He's got me good. I'm hurting right now. Marcus, you're hurting my feelings. Patrick Nance says, this is a similar start to when they played first week. 1 second here. Cleary. Good kick. Good kick from Cleary. It's 12-12. From the sideline too. Unbelievable. Patrick Nance says, this is a similar start to when they played the first week of the finals last year. Roosters had a quick start with 2 tries and the Panthers struck back with 2 of their own. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah, this is exactly how that game started off, and hopefully it's as good as that because that was a 1-point game, I believe. Nath J says, I think Panthers might run away with it. The Roosters spooked Penny first 10, but but that's it, I think. I never know with the Chooks, though. Absolutely. Man, it's been, 25 minutes? We can't be calling the game just yet. This is what I'm saying. This is what I said about 10 minutes ago. I said the Panthers will score a couple, and then people will start saying the Roosters are done and the Panthers will win. But it's like, 15 minutes ago we were saying the Panthers are going to win. So the point of the matter is it's still very early days, my man. Still very early days. Brandon Fraser says, don't worry about it, Blaze. He's properly drunk. Oh, no, he got me, mate. My feelings are hurt. Oh, my goodness me. Marcus, stop it, mate, because you will see me cry on the stream if you're saying stuff like shut up to me. Oh, my God, I'm scared. So first tackle here for the Panthers. They're 15 minutes out, 20 minutes out now. Dazmate says, Napa would have got that as well. You're an idiot. Patrick Nance says, thoughts of Panthers possibly getting a new stadium. I think for Australia to receive the Football World Cup in 2034, I think we need one more big stadium, which is an improvement to either Townsville, Gold Coast, Bankwest, Penrith, or somewhere else, or Canberra. So 4 tackle here, that's Football World Cup, not Rugby League World Cup. Different sport. King Governor says, I think it'll be a very tight game from here, like 1 try scored the next 40 minutes. Both teams are brilliant defensively. I agree. I called 18-16 before the game to Panthers. I originally called 34-16 to the Panthers with a dry track, but when it's not dry, I take the Panthers by 2 points in a close one. So up it goes here. And difficult take. Oh, it's locked the ball. Why are you taking that? I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you're grabbing that. You have to let it bounce in these conditions. You have to let it bounce. That's a knock on from the... Oh, it's going to be... What? Why is it a penalty, though? But why is it a penalty, though? That should be... No. I'm sorry, but... I don't really get that. How is that a penalty? It should be... That's a 1-on strip, but then you go back for the knock-on against the Roosters. But the Roosters should take the 2 here, but they're very attacking, so they could go for the try here. They are going to go for the 2. Interesting. Jimmy Bill says Marcus loves DeWood. Marcus does love DeWood. He does. So they are going to go for the 2 here, so the Panthers will lead 14-12, you'd imagine. David Campion says, where's the Rugby League World Cup? England, I believe. Isn't it? I think the World Cup is in England this year. That's in, October. Tasmania says, where's the rugby league? Oh, okay. David was copying you. I just realised. King Gullah says, hey, I called 17-16 Panthers before. Well, fair enough. I called 18-16. So I don't think a field goal. I would have gone 19-18 otherwise, but I won't call a field goal simply because it's raining. So field goals in the rain are nearly impossible. But it's going to be 14-12 here to the Panthers. And there you go. Danny says illegal steal. They're saying that he stole it after he called held, which I don't know. Like, usually we see that the referee will just say, okay, no, go play the ball. I've already called held. So that's why I'm confused. I think it was a legal steal. And then you go back for the knock-on against the Roosters at the 20-metre line. Because they obviously it was a legal steal 1-on-1. Panthers get it. But it should go back to the 20-metre line for the Roosters, for the Panthers, for the knock-on for the Roosters. Tony Bates says, Joshua, I actually think the clock is counting down, not up as usual. Strange. No. The clock usually counts down. It was just the origin that went up. So 12 minutes to go here, the first half, guys. 14-12 to the Panthers. Hit that thumbs up button. 10 likes away from 50. We can get to 50 before halftime gets here. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around to you. Destin Q says, do the Roosters have any recognised field goal kickers? Well, they got Sam Walker last week, but I don't know who would kick it from this week. I'm not sure. So Panthers now with the ball. And they're 10 metres out here from their own line. Dasmate says, Channel 9 goes up and Fox League goes down. Did something happen with the coverage on Channel 9, did it? Has something gone wrong with the coverage? Johnny Bryan says, old boy. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for tuning in. Daniel Bates says, Cassie, come on, this is rugby league. You can't go to bed yet. You can't go to bed now. Gee whiz, for early in the game, it's going to be a great game. So right-hand side of the Panthers, third tackle here. And nice little run there by Kurt Gatewell. Desmond says, no, the clock. What about the clock? Desmond Hughes was at the Titans game last week. How low was the crowd when Proctor scored, eh? I know, I was there. I was there. It was good. So fifth tackle here with the Panthers, 25 metres out. Whoa, there's a bit of bum in our faces. Thank you very much, Rosalie O'Keefe, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Let us know in the chat who you're going for. And it's going to be knocked back from the Roosters today. We'll get the ball here. So first tackle, 1 metre out from their own line. And they're going to have to try really... Like, this is going to be tough. From 3 minutes 40 to go here of the first half. And Takiao, he's only got 3.5 minutes left. Sorry, it's 10 minutes left here in the first half. He's got 3.5 minutes left of his sin bin. So Crichton here, he's trying to play for a spot over Liam Martin in the obviously in the Origin game 2 coming up. So he needs to have a good game today. He hasn't done much so far though, personally. Kingo says, good night. Hopefully you dream about the Eels winning the Prem. No one's dreaming about that, mate. Not even you. You're not even dreaming about that. But if you are dreaming about that, that's the only time you're going to see the Eels win the Prem. So there you go. Jody O'Brien says, I'm about to move for New South Wales. Good stuff, mate. So left-hand side here for the Panthers at the halfway point. They're taken down. Why is that saying incorrect password? David Cameron says Penrith up. They are up 14-12 right now. So 10 minutes to go here. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you're around here. 14-12 to the Panthers. Still 2 minutes left here of the sin bin here for the Chooksters. Third tackle, Panthers. They have just dominated. Since they went down 12-0, they've absolutely dominated in this game. Right-hand side they come. Gets it off to Isaiah Yeo. Yeo here. Gets it outside to Cleary. Cleary here. Gets it outside to Edwards. Edwards steps on the inside. Oh, they're going to say no try. They're going to go up to the video ref here. They're going to say no try here. The bunker's going to check this. But Charlie Staines goes over the line here and puts the ball down. But the ref is going to say no try. Ashley Klein is going to say no try here. And I think they're going to say obstruction. I think they're saying it's an obstruction. So right-hand side, the Panthers are going to go here. Let's have a look here. It says Crichton. Yeah, Crichton has stopped that run there from Manu. So they're going to say this is a no try. So Cleary, yeah, Crichton's blocked that run off there from, yeah, no try. So it'll be no try here. Who cares what you think? Since I told you the Roosters were in mad trouble. Well, it's a no try. So it's only a 14-12 game right now. But with 50 minutes to go here, the Panthers are looking the goods. But the same sense, there's 50 minutes to go, man. Don't get too ahead of yourself. I don't care who wins this game. It's got no effect on the Titans. The last game, the best result for the Titans happened. So penalty here to the Roosters coming off their own line. Jimmy Bill's dreaming about an Eels premiership. It's just that, a dream. Martin Luther once had a dream. He did. He once had a dream. So Roosters will get the penalty here. Destin Cuso, do you think Staines scores regardless? Maybe. It depends on if the Panthers can set it up perfectly because Charlie Staines is... Oh, he didn't even kick it out in the full. Oh, off the penalty, they didn't even kick it out. Holy wow. Oh, we've seen that twice today already. Oh, that's a forward pass. Oh, that was a forward pass there for the Panthers. Oh, but the Panthers are away here. Right-hand side. Panthers are away here. Right-hand side, 25 minutes out. Left-hand side they go. No, taken down first tackle. Stratos, good afternoon. This is Hi from Greece, mate. Good on you, mate. We have someone who watches this from Zakynthos, who is a big Dragons fan who watches our stream. So good on you there, all the way in Greece. Oh, Brian O. Does he get the ball down? I think he gets the ball down, but Brian O is going to score a try. Holy wow, Bullshit says, and I would agree. Holy wowza. That is a good try. That is a good try. Oh, wow. The Roosters, they are unfortunately getting done dirty right now because they have one less man on the field. Who cares what we think? Who cares what you think says, yeah, we both know they will be right there again in 5 minutes. Well, when you've got a man down against the Panthers and you're not kicking the ball out in the full, then yes, you're going to get a try conceded against you. Gugu says To'o scores a lot. To'o does score a lot, but no shit, the Panthers are going to score that. Roosters couldn't even kick the ball out in the full off their own penalty. The Cowboys did in the last game against the Sharkies too. We've seen a couple of times today where they haven't kicked it. I've seen a couple of times today where they haven't been able to kick it out in full. So, but look at that from Cleary. Cleary just fakes it out, goes to the left-hand side. They've got numbers. You're going to have numbers. When you're the best team in the comp for attacking and you come up against a team that has 12 men on the field and also conceded 34 to the Titans last week in 30 minutes, mind you. They conceded 30 points in 30 minutes to the Titans last week. So, this team can concede points whether or not they've got their full players on the field. Stratos, Graffus says, I'm a Rabbitohs fan, and of course, Olympiacos, mate. Olympiacos. We played you guys, actually, this year. We played you guys this year in the Champions League. Yeah, good on you, man. Rabbitohs. Watching all the way. What time is it in Greece right now? Like 10 a.m. or something like that? Who cares what you think says, I've seen a few games where teams down a man have scored 12 points plus. But, come on, man. We get it. We get it. The Panthers are doing well right now and the Roosters are in trouble. We get it, man. It's not the biggest of calls I've ever seen, all right? No. The Roosters are down a man. When they had 13 on the field last week, they conceded 34 to the Titans. Come on, man. It's not like this is the biggest call since sliced bread. My God. Destin says, I haven't seen a player like Cleary in a long time. Cleary is unbelievable. Cleary is literally incredible. That game against the Sharks this year was one of the best games I've ever seen him play. They won 48-0, I think it was. It was just ridiculous. It should have been illegal. Cleary, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's 20-12 with the Panthers. How does he get that kick? How does he get that? It just skims the post. I thought that was missing for all days. It just skims and goes in. Penrith says, Bulla Blazy. Hello, mate. Bulla Valava. Rosalie O'Keefe says, has Nathan kicked yet? He did, and he kicked it. It's 20-12. That's a ridiculous kick. That's stupid. It is stupid. Thank you very much, Peter Mugger, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my guy. Desmond says, does he miss? No, mate. No, he doesn't. Junior Upacey says, Paul Green, Queensland Maroons coach, is hopping to name Papua New Guinea International and Melbourne Centre Justin Olam, but I think Justin Olam is not eligible for Origin. Paul Green's horrific. I would love to see Justin Olam play for Queensland, but in the same sense, I don't think he'd be eligible, no. But I would love to see Olam play Origin, but in the same sense, no. I don't think he'd be eligible to play for the Maroons. So first tackle here with the Panthers. But then again, we're seeing basically the full team of Samoa playing for New South Wales. So, we all know what the eligibility is like nowadays, where Samoa is playing for the Blues. Nate J says, off subjects, but Tiafimo is ducking Cambosis in boxing. What, they're not doing it anymore? Lopez and Cambosis not going anymore. On July 10th, I think it was. Teo can't make and sales are down. Wow. Knock on for the Panthers. It's knock on for the Panthers. Hello? How is that play on? That's either a knock on or a penalty. Spencer Leniu even looked up at the referee and said, what's going on? How is that not a knock on against the Panthers? That's a ridiculous kick there from Cleary. But the Roosters are in trouble now from bullshit. That's a horrific call. That's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit. The Roosters have been ripped off with that one. That's a blatant knock on there. Blatant knock on there from I can't remember, but Cleary with a great kick, but that was blatant. Destin Q says, reckon Queensland put Mulatalo over Coates? No, I think Mulatalo over. No, I think that Val Holmes goes to wing. I think that Coates plays wing, and I think that Brimo goes to fullback. I think Mulatalo will be brought into the squad, but I don't believe he'll play. But if he does play, cool. But that's a horrific call there from the referee. That's absolutely a knock on every day of the week there against the Panthers. Literally every single day of the week there against the Panthers, but they didn't call it. So Panthers will have the ball here, but they are slaughtering the Roosters in the last 20 minutes or so. Dasman says Panthers are the new Storm. They get all the calls. They do. They do. King Governor says the ref is a bandwagon Panthers supporter. I just can't believe. I don't understand how that's not a knock on or a penalty. It has to be something clear. Oh, stop it, Cleary. It's going to be a dropout here. Tedesco's done nothing in this game, mind you. Tedesco's done nothing in this game, mind you. Daz, you've timed out the wrong. Sorry, Nate J, you've been timed out. Daz, he's talking about a person in boxing. Lopez is pretending that he's got COVID right now, so he doesn't fight Cambosis. So Nate J, sorry you've been timed out, mate. I just don't think Daz understood what you were trying to say. Yeah, you're all good, Daz. Don't worry. But you didn't. I don't think you got what he was trying to say. Because that's actually happening right now. King Guy says this ref is a bandwagon Panthers supporter. Omran Hasselden says I'm back. Good on you, mate. Sport Reckon says the competition wants Panthers to win because they make a lot of money. Panthers are apparently the number one valued sporting franchise in Australia. Do you know that? I find it crazy that Collingwood. I find it crazy that Collingwood isn't the number one franchise in Australia, but apparently the Panthers are. Yeah, statistics-wise. Second tackle here for the Panthers. 25 metres out, left-hand side here. Liam Martin will get taken down here. 15 metres out. Who cares what you think since Tedesco lives at the in goal now? Yeah, absolutely. Cleary here, left-hand side to Luai. That's going to be a try. Oh! Probably should have let that one go there. But it will be a no try. Destin Q says, can we time out this David dude? He copy and pasting like all the chats. Yeah, I don't really get it. I don't really understand what David does, because I do see that he copies literally like everyone. I don't get it. So it's going to be a dropout here. He got this poor Nath J. Rip. Yeah, rest in peace, my man. We'll see you in 4 minutes. So 3 minutes 43 to go. Oh, that's a good dropout here. It's a good dropout if it bounces right. And, oh my God, Crichton's been slaughtered there by Josh Morris. Like, don't forget, it's only an 8-point game right now. Like, the Roosters still could come back, but yeah. This is like that Cowboys-Manly game last week where the Cowboys went up to a 12-0 lead and Manly won 50-12. So, Panthers the ball here. 23 minutes out here from the line. Desmond says, David, copy this dog is the best team in the NRL. Jeez. You need to hope that he copies that, because otherwise. So, Cleary, he gets the ball back on the inside. Just watching Cleary is magical. It just is. It just bloody is. Can the Titans sign this bloke, please? We'll make him bad, though, so please don't. Third tackle here for the Panthers. 10 minutes out. Yeo, taking down 5 minutes short here. Rosalio keeps his Zappy back yet? Yeah, Uppy's playing. So, left-hand side here. Chance here, the Panthers. Luai kicks it through. Oh, that's going to be a dropout. Jeez, they're getting peppered right now. Oh my God, Daz. I've just seen the comment too. Oh no. Shadow's Grappa says, I think it's Bunnies here. What's your opinion? Mate, the Bunnies have lost by 50 points to the Panthers and the Storm 3 times. So probably not a. I think that the best chance outside of the Panthers and Storm is the Bunnies. But like, the Panthers have conceded 50 plus to both the Storm and Panthers in the 3 games they've played them. So probably not. So Panthers will. What's that short dropout there from the Roosters? What is that? Jasmine says, and the 57th dropout. It has been a lot of dropouts in this game. By the way, guys, let's try and see if we can get 10 more subscribers tonight. We're on 10,390 right now. Let's see if we can get to 10,400. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that big old red button down there. So second tackle here for the Pennies. Left-hand side they come. Cleary gets it off, and it's going to be 10 metres out here from the line. Kingo says, David, copy this. Eels are trash. I reckon you should copy that. Left-hand side here, third tackle, 10 metres out. Luai. Oh, Luai with an unbelievable try. If he gets it. Oh, he offloads. How is this being played on? How is this being played on? Cleary gets it. Oh, stop it. No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to try. No, fourth tackle here. 4 metres short here the line. Penny Nomura says, Cleary is just insanely good, isn't he? It's just ridiculous, man. Like, watching him, it is just stupid how good he is. It is stupid how good Cleary is. So, left-hand side here. Oh, no. So, they've got their man back, though, the Roosters. At least they've got that. So, fifth tackle here for the Panthers. They're 12 metres short here the line. It says there was an error when copying that. Oh my God, that's going to be... Oh, it's a knock on. That's a penalty. Oh my God. The Panthers are actually slapping them up right now. The Panthers are slapping them. They're slapping them. Ah, man. Panthers are slapping them. Daniel Bates says, does anybody think Teddy will get targeted to go to the dark side? Go to the dark side? As in, are you saying union? Are you saying to go to rugby union? Is that what are you saying? Oh, wow, that is high tackle. That should be a sin bin here. This should be a sin bin here. This should be... that should be a sin bin. It's unnecessary. It's high. That should be a sin bin for the Roosters. Based on the ruling of what they call, but then again, they've lessened the ruling on regards to that. 3 likes away from 50. Come on, smack it up. Thumbs up. Daniel Bates says union. Yeah, nah, Tedesco will stay league. Tedesco will stay league. Tedesco will stay league. So Cleary there. I think you have to... I think you have to sin bin him there based on these new rules. I do. Danny says, how was it an illegal steal earlier for being held, but Luai was on the ground for 3 seconds and offload? No, he wasn't on the ground for 3 seconds. That's an over-exaggeration and a half. He'd barely touched the ground and he got the offload away. But in the same sense, like, I think he hit the ground, but his ball-carrying arm wasn't hitting the ground, so that's why he could offload it. But it's a dicey one. It's a 50-50 one. But Cleary here from basically right in front to make it a 22-12 ball game here. But I think he could have been sin bin then. Should have probably been sin bin. So in the same sense, it's like you can blame that, but it was late too, Chris Perry, I agree. But Cleary will slap that little baby on through. It is 22-12 here. So a 10-point lead here at halftime for the Panthers. Don't forget, the Roosters were up 12-0. LF Ways, you're a legend. Thank you for subscribing. But it was a 12-0 lead for the Roosters early days, and now it is 22-12 to the Panthers. So gee whiz, this game has changed completely. Here. Rob Muller says, you just missed a sub. Did I really? I thought I did say LF Ways, didn't I? Did I get LF Ways? I thought I'd got him. King Guy says, Raiders, what crack are you smoking? Surely it's Bulldogs. Oh, what's going on there? Dazmate says, that's worse than their first. I thought that was worse than the first one, yeah, to be fair. So, yeah, halftime here. We're on 50 likes. Good stuff. We hit it by halftime. There we go. That's what we're talking, baby. Yeah, that's what we're talking. Dazmate says, Cleary's eyes red. Why does everyone say clearly? It confuses me because I'm trying to read the comments, obviously, and you guys in the chat are always like, clearly. And I'm like, is he saying clearly or is he saying Cleary? Like, is he saying he clearly has been taken out or clearly been hit, or are you talking about Cleary? I know who you're talking about, Daz, but I get confused half the time with the chat. But yes, it is halftime here. So 12-0 to the Roosters after the first 15 minutes, and now it is what's the score? Gee whiz now. What is the score? Gee whiz now. 22-12. My goodness me, 21 unanswered points. Robert Muller says, Isaac Panthers sub before he was 10-391. Oh, good on you, Isaac Panthers. Appreciate you for tuning in and for subscribing. You're a legend. Sorry, I must have missed that one. My goodness me. I'm all over the shop. Dasman says, Cleary buddy autocorrect. No. I'm just saying you're not the only one. Everyone does it. Like, it's annoying. It's it is frustrating. Who cares what you think says maybe autocorrect? No, I know, but it's frustrating. Stop with the buddy autocorrect, mate. Get it right. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. Get it right. How about that? Take that one. Because who cares what you think? That one. Thanks, Katugu. He's talking about Cleary, clearly. Unreal. I love that. I love that. By the way, guys, we will be streaming all 3 games tomorrow, obviously. So tomorrow's games, Canberra Dragons, Warriors Knights, but could be, And then I think there's another game. Well, there is another game. I'm not thinking there's another game. I'm probably going to stream 4 times tomorrow because the Cubs are going to be on at 10 a.m. I'll probably do the Cubbies game against the Miami Marlins. Who's playing tomorrow? So the first game is the Knights and Warriors. Second game, Dragons, Raiders, and then the Storm Tigers. So pretty average day of rugby league tomorrow. Joshua Lauji says, imagine if they were both playing Cleary and Keary. May, I tell you what, that'd be a difficult one for me. That'd be difficult. I can kind of tell the difference between the K and the C though. Because the K is so bloody darty. How about that one? We're getting into letter pronunciation now. Hayden Ladd says, talk shit. All right. Parramatta suck. How about that one? You asked for it. Danny says 34 points in the first half during a wet weather game was unexpected. Absolutely. Yeah, very high scoring game here for a wet weather game. Absolutely. Who cares what you think? Says 2022, it'll be OzTag. 2023, I believe we're getting the Redcliffe team. Thank you very much to Cooper. Cooper Does NRL Bailey. Why don't you just do Cooper Bailey or Cooper Does NRL? You should just make your channel name Cooper Does NRL. 7 subscribers away from 10,400. Let's whip it home, baby. Let's get the whip going. Baby. Sport Action says the Cats down by 50 points. We're not, are we? We're not actually, are we? Hold on 1 second, guys. I just want to know if Sport Action says talking shit. He's probably talking shit. He is absolutely talking shit. You're a shit talker, Sport Reactions. Tell you that one. It's only 11 points difference, you bloody dog. You know what are you talking about? But again, get out. I'm timing you out. I'm timing you over 5 minutes of wasting my time. Gee whiz, Sport Reactions. Get out of here. Mark Footapolis says, hello. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hayden Ladd says, BKR Sport Titans suck. Cool story, bro. You got more wooden spoons than we have been in the comp. Thank you very much, Mark, for subscribing. You got more wooden spoons than the Titans have been in the comp. And also, you also haven't won a premiership since, 30 years before we even became a team? So 36 years now or nothing? So please, shush. You asked me to talk shit. Mang7 says, Panthers are too good on their home ground, which they should be. Yeah, absolutely. Panthers are too good in general. Not even just on their home ground. Just in general. They're too good. Corey McAuliffe says, go the Panthers, my favourite team. Good on you, man. They're looking all right. Hard drug, please. Well, what a name. Says, Tommy Turbo is going to hurt the poor old Titans. Oh, mate. Yep, you got me, mate. Yeah, you got me. Chris Parry's sport reactions to Belland. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. I really hope Utah knock the Clippers out. Who cares what you think? Says, how was that draw last week? I think it was not North Melbourne and GWS. Yeah, I know. Yeah, crazy result, that one. Especially since North Melbourne absolutely diabolically shithouse. But GWS aren't that great this year. They haven't been great since they got walloped in the grand final, obviously. GWS are in a massive point of kind of confusion right now, and North Melbourne are just shocking. So the fact that North Melbourne were up so big and GWS came home strongly, but North Melbourne should never have been up by that margin. So, yeah. Hayden Ladd says, you win, Dad. I know. Junior Percy says, is Gagai will play the second Origin before his elbow injury in the first Origin? Gagai should play Origin. He was playing last night and he had a good game. I think he scored 2 tries last night, so you'd assume so. Riley Monahan says, do you think Latrell is an overrated fullback but underrated centre? He's not underrated centre. He's the best centre in the game. But fullback, I don't think he's overrated. I think that people rate him probably about 5th or 6th, which is fair. I think the people rate Tedesco to Boyovich 1 or 2. I'd probably say Pappenhausen would be rated 3rd. Overall, Tuivasa-Sheck, would be rated probably 3rd. You'd say Tuivasa-Sheck to Boyovich or Tedesco 1, 2, 3, any order. Then you'd probably go Pappenhausen, probably Gutherson. Then you'd probably go. No, I personally have Gutho at 6th, but most people say I think that his leadership skills make him a 4-5. But I think him as a player is probably behind Latrell and Pappenhausen. So I personally have him probably about 6th, but in the same sense, it's up to you. That's my opinion. Good, Hugh. You're gonna have to do way better than making a fake name like that, brother. Like that's bland. Come on, bro. Get a better name going than that. Jimmy Bill says Chris Parry. That's not nice to Bellends. Rob Muller says in Brisbane, 27th in Brisbane. What's going on? Mark Footapolis says, do you know when the next Origin is? Oh, next Sunday, bro. Next Sunday, not this Sunday coming. Next Sunday. I will be streaming it. I could go to it, but I'll probably be streaming it. Rosalie O'Keefe says, who win game 2? Queensland, get around it. Ethan's not here. Says, how's the game been so far? Pretty good. The Roosters were up 12-0 in the first 15 minutes, and now they're down 22-12. So, considering it's been a very, very wet, pouring down, conditioned game, 36 points is ridiculous in the first half. TikTok subscribe. Appreciate you, TikTok. You're a big company. How about that one? I know you're not the real TikTok, I'm just saying. But Hugh says that's my real name, lad. Is it? Is it really? Well, cool name, bro. Cool name. But yeah, look, obviously, TikTok says shut up. Oh, you got me, mate. Oh, you got me so bad. That hurts my feelings. David Campion says, who win game 2? I don't know why you... Okay. Yep. Rosalie O'Keefe says, I'm at the game. Good stuff, Rosalie. Well, it's a good game right now, but you'd be in shit conditions. It would be wet, and it would be shocking. It'd be cold, and it would not be fun. It would be fun because it's a good game, but in the same sense, the Roosters could get blown apart, to be honest with you. Penny Namua says, what do you think of Munster number 1 for Origin? Number 1? Munster? No. Munster would never be number 1. Brimson would be number 1 because Kalapong is not going to be there. So Brimson will go number 1. Valentine Holmes will go to the wing. You put Xavier Coates on the other wing, or you put Ronaldo Mulatalo. It's either Mulatalo or Xavier Coates you put in there. I personally think that they'll put Coates in, especially after what happened last night, and the fact that he's young, and the fact that he's going to Storm. I think they'll probably have, I think they'll probably go Xavier Coates alongside Valentine Holmes on the wing. Mulatalo will be brought into the squad, but he won't probably play. Riley Monahan says, do you think Benny Hunt deserves 9-14 Origin? Absolutely goddamn not. Absolutely not. Thank you very much, FaZe Craft, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my guy. No. I think that you'd been bringing in Reece Walsh as the number 14 over Ben Hunt. Ask the bosses, you'll be happy Geelong Cats are winning, bro. Are we now? We were down by 11 points just a few moments ago, and now we're up 36-34. There you go. We were down 23-34 just a few moments ago, so that's good. King Governor says, well, you need a new TV then. What do I need a new TV for? Oh, sorry. Shadow Ninja Ghost says in my TV it says Panthers 22, Roosters 14, but it's 12. Yes, it is 12. You do need a new TV. He is correct. He is correct. Daniel Celeste says, what do you call... I'm not going to read the rest of that comment out. Manx Evans says, are they going to put Reece Walsh in? Probably not. But I think if anything, they put him in the number 14. I think if anything, they put him into the number 14 role. Hugh says, why you don't like my name? Mate, Hugh, you're a dodgy bloke. You are a dodgy bloke, Hugh. That's just the truth. You're a dodgy man. Ken Gummer says, who names their kid Hugh when the last name is it's not. He's obviously talking shit, mate. So yeah, it's still halftime here, guys. So let's see if we get to 65 likes before halftime finishes. We're on 59 right now. Let's see if we can get 6 more, baby. Ooh! And how many subscribers are we? We have 4 subscribers away from 10,400. My goodness, man, we are flying. We are flying. King Guy says, what do you... Okay, I'm not reading that one out. I am definitely not reading that one out either. Oh, Cats are now at 42.34. We are flying. We are definitely flying right now. We are going to do 4 streams tomorrow, guys. I will do that Cubs game at 10 o'clock because I'm going to be watching it anyway, and I may as well because I love my Cubbies. And we're playing a team after coming off a nice little win against the Mets today. Daniel Celeste says, Warriors are nice this weekend. Look, I like neither of those teams to win that game. And in a game that I don't know, and it has the Warriors in it, I'll tip the Warriors. I think that they're still missing Ponga. Obviously, the Knights, they've got Pierce coming back, but the Knights are still pretty average even with them. The Titans beat them 36-0 the last game of the season last year when they had their full team. So the Knights aren't that good anyway. But I'll take the Knights. I'll take the Warriors because I just feel like they'll be able to get over the line. I think they'll be able to get over the line. I think they'll be able to sneak it over the line. I think the Warriors are at home, aren't they? Who's the home team tomorrow? Who's not? That's the first game, actually. That's probably the most interesting game tomorrow. Knights are the home team. Ooh, they're both $1.90, so that tells you everything you need to know about that game. Riley Monahan says, who's winning the chip in the NBA this year? Probably... Shit, man. I don't know. It's either probably going to be the Jazz, Bucks, or Nets. I'll go Jazz still. I know they're down to the Clips, but I'll go Jazz still. Mang7 says, remember in round 5 when the Dragons broke the Eels' unbeatable streak at their own home ground when the Dragons were good? That was so long ago. That game was funny. That was funny. But what do you mean the Eels' unbeatable streak? Oh, yeah, they were unbeaten at the beginning of the season, to be fair. But that is such an Eels thing to do. Like, that is such an Eels thing to do. Johnny Boy says, are you showing the British and Irish Lions this year? I might see it. I want to do when are the Australians playing the France national team? The Wallabies, Australian Wallabies. We're playing... There's a couple of internationals coming up soon that I'll be streaming. When is that game? When is that game against... Because the Bledisloe Cup's coming up very soon too. The streams on the Bledisloe Cup go crazy. We usually have about 500 to 1,000 people watching live for those Bledisloe Cup streams. When is that Wallabies game versus... So July 7. Oh, that's... Okay, so that's at night. Is that a Sunday? What day is that? Is July 7? What day is that? Because... July 7, that's a Wednesday. Because that's the fight night of Zarafa and Timmy Tsu. Shit, man. That sucks. Because now I'll be streaming that, not Timmy Tsu fight. Damn it. Daniel Celeste says, as a Warriors supporter, Warriors definitely won't make the top 8. Agree. Junior Apasi says, Ponga will not play the Origin if Latrell play the Origin. He played last year because Latrell didn't play. Send him for Blues. Are you saying defensively he's going to get slapped up by Latrell? Fair enough. But to be fair, Arthur Boss says, are you going to do some Socceroos games? Mate, Socceroos games are very easy for Socceroos right now. When they're on a better time slot too. Like those time slots against Chinese Taipei and shit were at like 4 in the morning. Jordan, like 5 in the morning. And it's just like, I'm not getting up at 5 in the morning and streaming a game that I know that not many people are going to be watching and we already are going to be winning the game. I watch the games, but there's no point streaming when there's probably going to be about, 5 people watching and we know the result. If we don't know the result, then yeah, I'll get up. But like I'll stream it. But if we do know the result, because we're never going to lose to Chinese Taipei, we're never going to lose to what Kuwait did we play? Malcolm says, who do you think will win? Soccer Germany versus Portugal. I'll go Germany. Portugal are overrated. And Fernandez, he wishes that he could clean the boots of Kevin De Bruyne. He wishes. He wishes he could clean the boots. And anywhere close. Danny says, will you be streaming any NFL preseason games or only some of the regular season games? Regular season, not preseason. Mitch Rabbit says, Tim's next fight is going to be great. I know, but apparently it's July 7th, isn't it? When is Tim Sue's fight? When is Tim Sue's fight? Is it July 7th? Because if it is, then I can't do it because I'll be doing that. I will definitely be doing that. what's it called? That Wallabies versus France game. Levi Hawkins says, Daniel Celeste, you ain't a Warriors fan saying that, you muppet. Yeah, but he's a truthful fan. How about that one? Got him. Take that one. So it is still half time here, guys. Still waiting here for the Roosters to come out. They are coming out right now. Possession says 93. Oh, wow. Since this 22nd minute, the Panthers have had 93% possession. Wow. King says, glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, nice. You guys haven't won a Premier League in how long? Kaylin says, do you play rugby? I'm a bit too busy to play rugby, my man. I'm a bit too busy, but I love watching it. Dennis Celeste says, how do you think Huni will go in the Olympics? You reckon he's bringing home gold? No. I think that he is going to be a massive contender worldwide very soon. Not very soon. Give him a few years. I think he's still underdone. I think that there was still a lot of work to be done after that Gal fight on Wednesday. I thought he was good. Congratulations, but there's a lot of work. Who has the biggest peep in the Titans? Me. King Gunner says, Socceroos are playing good, obviously against shit teams, but considering the temperature and the dryness of the pitch, I'm impressed. Hopefully we can carry on against Japan, etc. Yeah, we all know that Japan and the likes are going to be the biggest tests. I think we might be getting a couple of games in Sydney because Berejiklian or whatever her name is said that we're able to kind of get away with it and bring people into the country for sports players. Thank you very much to Cat and for subscribing. Daniel Celeste says, all right, Levi, mate, settle down, brother. Honest supporter and a realist. You get into him, Daniel. Lay into him. So the Panthers will start off with the ball here. 5 minutes out from their own line. Sasha Kelson says, do you think the Warriors are making the top 8? No. Requiem says, you think Brian To'o might get a hat trick? Has he got 2 tries already, has he? Has he got 2 tries? I know he's got 1 try. Has he got 2 already? Rosalie O'Keefe says, what was the yesterday's score? Yesterday's score was 46-0 to the Rabbitohs. But if he's got 2 already, then yes. If he's got 1, then probably not. Because is it still pouring down rain? I can't hear the rain still going here. But if it's still raining there, I can't see the rain on the screen right now. So he probably could if he's on 2 already. So Panthers with the ball here, 45 minutes out here from the line. Jeez, I tell you what, the Roosters, I can't believe they fell apart so quickly. Johnny Boy says the Bledisloe Cup starts on the 7th of August. Yeah, I know, but the Australia play France on the 7th of July, and that's going to be a massive game because France are very good nowadays. They are incredible. They are probably going to go in as favourites for that 2023 World Cup, especially considering that they are the home team. The World Cup is in France. I would ideally like to be there and stream the games there. We'll see how we go. Levi Hawkins says, no, you're one of those fans that jump on the bandwagon when the going is good. Mate, there is no going as good for the Warriors. Second tackle here for the Roosters. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but the Titans are the same situation. So, I could say that about the Titans. I could say that about the Eels because I wouldn't be saying that the Titans are good. It's not like the Eels or anything red hot. So Eels fans think they're red hot, but they're not. So 4 tackle here for the Chooks at the halfway point. Left-hand side here. Oh, Crichton with a nice little run here. He gets the offload away. Tedesco. Nice little follow-up there for 5th tackle here. Dan Canali says, can you tell Angus Crichton to get a haircut and get a real job? All right, so Panthers here. Easy take. That's a tackle in there, arguably. As if Warrior Hargraves is going up for the ball there. He's obviously tackling him in there. It's pretty obvious. There's no way Warrior Hargraves is ever doing that. King Guy says, we aren't in England right now, so it's football, mate. Johnny Boy says, the Wallabies don't have their guns when they play France, so it'll be tough no matter what. The Wallabies don't really have great deal of guns right now. They are improving, but in the same sense, it's still the Wallabies. Hard Drugs Please says, Power are going to win the comp every year, apparently. This thing is that your name is the comp. Alrighty. Levi Hawkins says, come on, brother, a bit harsh. Mate, I'm a Titans fan. I know all about the fact that there's no good times, It's always like everyone's always saying, oh, man, you're going through the bad times now. But don't worry. Is my internet still going here? Oh, I think we just cut out, but we're back now. Geez, sorry, guys. The weather must be affecting the internet. But I'm a Titans fan, man. I'm so sick of hearing people tell me, oh, man, just wait. You'll experience the good times soon. You'll be a better supporter because of this time. When, you'll be a better supporter because of the fact that you supported them through the shit times. I'm just like, screw off, mate. I supported this shit team for the last, over decade of shitness. When am I going to get my good times? Stop telling me I'm going to experience good times because I haven't yet. 2010 was good, but I wasn't really massively into the Titans at that point. King says, AFL took that name, buddy. Australian Football League. No, they didn't take that name. So Panthers will get the ball here, 45 minutes out. Australian Football League was created well and truly after. You know what's funny? England actually was the one who originated the word soccer, though, funnily enough, mind you. So that's a knock-on there from the Chooksters. So I wonder how that's a knock-on for the Roosters, but the other one wasn't a knock-on for the Panthers. RC Bosses, Italy's been really good. Yeah, I know, under Mancini. I can't hate Italy under Mancini, but I can hate Italy for 2006. But I can't hate Italy under Mancini because Mancini is one of the greatest managers of all time. Danny says, Hardgraves, the Olympic high jumper. Yeah, as if he's actually gone for the ball there. King says, Wallabies need some NRL players to spark it up again. Besides Israel Folau, Carmichael Hunt wasn't really. Marek Karabetti is pretty good. But like besides that, I'm not too sure what the NRL players you're talking about that have been there. Dan Canai says last night in commentary. King says you're too young, buddy. Mate, football is well a long time before AFL was created, my man. So third tackle here for the second tackle here with the Panthers, left hand side, 15 metres out. Like I get it. In Australia, it's called soccer. I don't care. The point matter is it's football. So third tackle here, 5 metres out. It makes more sense too, mind you. Right hand side for Panthers and tackle down here. I think soccer was named that because the association involved or something like that. SOCCER, and then it got kind of put that way. So fourth tackle here for the Panthers, 10 metres out here from the line. Gets off to Yeo. Yeo to Leo Luai. No, Yeo fakes it. Offloads the ball back to Kotosau, and Kotosau taking down 10 metres out. King Gutho, don't. King Gutho, stop it! Oh, Panthers here, 3 metres short. Take it down. Oh, penalty. No. It's going to be a last tackle swatch. Swatcheroo. King Gutho, don't you remind me of that shit. It was a dive. It was a penalty, but it was also a dive. Johnny Boy says, so if soccer is not what soccer means, then what does soccer truly mean? I think it's the association name. I think it was originally back in like the 1700s or 1800s or whatever. It was SOCCR with the full stops in between because they were like derivatories of actual other words or whatever. I could be wrong. But fourth tackle here for the Roosters. They're 33 metres out from their own line. Archangel Michael says 12 debut players of the Wallabies might be a whole different. Oh, that scares me. That terrifies me because France are a very good team. France are very, very good. Here we go. So fifth tackle here for the Roosters, 45 minutes out. You got to remember, it's only a 10-point game. Like the Roosters are still in this game. They just can't be the ones that concede next. If the Roosters can score next, they're still in this game. They're still in this game. They can score next. So 34 minutes left here. Panthers with the ball, 30 minutes out from their own line. If the Panthers score next, though, it's game over. Absolutely. Every day of the week. No question about it. Good night, Irene. You're out of here. Ask the bosses, when does the Rugby World Cup start? Rugby Union World Cup is 2023. Rugby League World Cup is this year in October. And I think that's in England. Daniel Celeste says, Naden over Charlie Staines. Anyone agree? It depends on what kind of player you're after. I think Charlie Staines works better with the Panthers. But if I'm taking a player out of the Panthers between Naden and Charlie Staines, I'd take Naden personally. But overall, I think that, it depends what kind of player you're after. Charlie Staines is probably a better finisher, but Naden's probably a better ball player. King says Panthers won't let up. I don't think so either, but I'm just saying, they're only down by, 10 points right now, 22-12. You can't ride out the Roosters. So, all 6 again here. Okay, well, you might be able to write them out if the Panthers score here, though. Luai here, steps around, take it down, 10 metres out. Panthers coming strong here. To start this second half. Right-hand side they go. First tackle. Gets it. Oh, look at the gap there. Jeez, that gap was ridiculous. Yeo's going to score. It's game over. Jeez, that was terrible. That gap was insanely massive from the Roosters. That gap. Sport Action says Sam Walker's a massive loss. See, the thing is, guys, is that if you're in the chat right now and you know this, man, you know that Sport Reactions hates Sam Walker and says that Sam Walker is the shittest player ever. He always, week in, week out, says that he's a bad player, and now he's saying Sam Walker's a massive loss. So don't let him just bloody comment that, and don't agree with him. Because I know he doesn't agree with himself. King Johnny Boy says, okay, what? How was AFL game, mate? Oh, no, we're getting into the old gay AFL shit, are we? How old are we? 12, lads? Are we 12 years old still? 13 years old? Because I had to try there for Isaiah. Yeah, he's such a good bloody lot. Jamie Robinson says, good night, Roosters. Sport Action says, Sam Walker lets in 30 points and gets 40. Now his comments are starting to come back. You were also saying he's a bad kicker of the ball the other week, so I don't know what you're talking about. You were also saying he's a bad kicker of the ball, and he wasn't really doing a great deal for him against. Who was it who they were playing? It wasn't the Broncos. It was weak. Oh, well, it definitely was the Broncos too. The week after that. You tell him, Kid Gutho. So 31 minutes to go here. It is 26-12, and you would definitely say it's game over. Tasman says I'm 12. I know, mate. I know. Or if you're a Dogs fan, you'd have to be 12, because otherwise, how would you be able to sit there and support that team? So from the right-hand side, right in front of it, it's going to be 28-12. So it's 16 points the difference right now. Jimmy Bill says, Charlie Staines is hard to set out of your side. I'm still taking Naden over Staines if I'm... Well, at the Titans, I'd probably take Staines. But then again, I think most teams would probably take Naden over Staines. Johnny Boy says, Sam Walker is better than Chad Townsend. He's 18. Absolutely. Chad Townsend is a kind of get the job done blandish. I hate saying bland because it's a really big insult. I don't mean to insult Chad, but he is. You know, he's a basic kind of get the job done kind of player. He's not anything special. He won that grand final in 2016 with an unbelievable team. He got his job done. No hate towards him whatsoever. But he's not that great of a half. You know, he had a team with James Maloney, Ben Barber, Michael Ennis, prime Andrew Fafita, Wade Graham in his prime too. Like, come on, man. That team was ridiculous. Max Evans Staines has had an impressive debut, 4 tries and 2 tries a week after. That's great, but he's a glorified finisher. He doesn't do anything with the ball outside of grabbing the ball last second when there's no one in front of him, because the Panthers have already gotten all the Roosters players, all the defensive players out of the way. So Charlie Staines, his stats are as good as they are because he's had a team at the Panthers. But if he goes to a team like the Titans, or he goes to a team like even Manly, goes to a team like Rabbitohs, he'd still be good at. But the Rabbitohs are a bit more of a beefy backline. You know, they've got Latrell, they've got Gagai, they've got Johnson. They're more beefy kind of backline. 1 second here, Panthers get the ball in the air, knocked backwards here. Cleary. Oh, stop it. Nathan Cleary try. So with 30 minutes to go, it's going to be 32-12 with a kick to come. Well, my dry track scoreline of the Panthers to beat the Roosters 34-16 is close. That's where actually Staines was the easiest tries I like. See, that's what I'm saying. Malcolm says, thought the Roosters would do better. I did on a wet track, but on a dry track, I called 34-16 to the Panthers. But on a wet track, I thought it'd be a lot closer, and it was close until it wasn't. This is what happened with the Raiders versus the Roosters. The Raiders scored 12 points real quick, and then, this is what happened last week with the Manly versus Cowboys game, where Cowboys went up 12-0. And the Manly won 50-12. The Roosters were down 12-0 to the Raiders and then won like 48-12 or something like that. Katuka says, you know how I... Okay. Supporting the Eels, though, he's fair. Rosalie O'Keefe says, is JFH on? Who's JFH? Oh, Fisher Harris? Yes, Fisher Harris is on. Dad says 50. Have the Roosters conceded 50 this year? Have the Roosters conceded 50? Daniel Solis says, a lot of hostility up in this chat tonight. Yeah, I know. I just do my best to ignore it. You know, it is what it is. You know all we need to do right now? 6 likes away from 70. Smack the thumbs up button. How many subscribers away? 3 subscribers away from 10,400. Smack the red button, subscribe button. By the way, guys, don't forget, BKR Clips is starting back up on Monday. BKR Clips is starting back on Monday. So if you're not subscribed to BKR Clips, you want to be, because that's where I'm going to be taking the clips from these streams, the most important clips. I'm going to be chucking them onto a channel where you can kind of catch, if you miss a stream, you can catch up with kind of what I was talking about, the most important parts. So if you're not subscribed to BKR Clips, jump on across, because that'll be starting up again on Monday. Kicks, this is salty. So 34-12 here to the Penny Panthers. Penny Panthers over the Chooksers. James Tedesco's done nothing today. James Tedesco says that done nothing. Dasmay says they conceded 60 last year. That's cool. What have they done this year, though? They conceded quite a lot against the Broncos. They conceded quite a lot against the Titans. Conceded quite a lot against the Rabbitohs. I can't remember. Dasmay says, I don't think they have this year. Well, they're 16 points away from it, and I wouldn't put it out of the question, and the Panthers will have the ball here. Malcolm says, we'll be streaming the Warriors versus Knights. Mate, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Mate, I stream every single game. The only reason I didn't do streaming last week was because I was at my best friend's wedding. I stream every single game, buddy. How dare you, Malcolm? How dare you, Malcolm? Gee whiz. Of course I'm streaming the Warriors versus the damn old Knights game. So, Panthers with the ball here, 35 minutes out from their own line. Huckleberry Finn says, just give Cleary the Dally M now. Absolutely, mate. I think Sportsbet should pay out on that. I think Sportsbet should be paying out Dally M for Cleary rather than Panthers to win the comp, because I still think they don't win the comp. But, well, I now think. I originally thought Panthers to win the comp pre-season. All the way through the beginning of the season, Panthers win the comp. I just don't think mindset-wise they'll be able to beat the Storm in the finals. They need to hope somebody else beats the Storm and that they can beat whoever they play. But yeah, Dally M absolutely goes to Cleary. Oh, Crichton slammed Tupou there. Ouch, that would have hurt. Frederick says, do you cover F1 as well? Unfortunately not, my man. I wouldn't mind vlogging in F1. If you don't know my channel, I vlog games too. I go to the games and vlog them. But streaming-wise, I would need somebody to talk to. I've never really grown up with the F1, but in the same sense, I don't mind it when I'm there. I would love to stream there at the event, which would be cool. Which is what this channel will slowly start to become, by the way, guys. There is things in the process. Anthony Pappenhausen says, Roosters fans are rich white people in Sydney if you're not a bandwagon. If not, you're a bandwagon. I worked in Botany, mate, which is prime eastern. That's kind of Rabbitohs territory, but in the same sense, that's eastern suburbs area. I know all about, buddy, what Roosters fans are like with their bloody lattes. So Panthers here. That's going to be a dropout here. No, sorry, it's going to be a 7-tackle set here for the Panthers. 20 metres out. Huckleberry Finn says, I can't see anyone beating Melbourne no matter the lineups. They get the job done. Look, Panthers beat the Storm, so that's wrong, but the Storm would have won if Justin Olam had a pass, but he didn't. So Panthers won. I just don't think that mindset-wise in the finals, the Storm will lose the Panthers. I think the Panthers will beat everybody else. So I think if the Rabbitohs can surprise and beat the Storm, which is possible, or the Eels can surprise and beat the Storm, which is possible, maybe not the Roosters or anyone else, but if anyone can surprise and beat the Storm in the finals and knock them out, and then the Panthers get to play somebody else in the grand final, not the Storm, I think the Panthers win, no matter what. But I think if the Storm play Panthers in the grand final, I'm tagging the Storm to win. Burton here with the ball, 35 metres out. Jamie Robinson says, Roosters fans are going to drown their sorrows with lattes tonight. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Johnny Boy says, Northern Suburbs is the rich of Sydney and behind is the East Suburbs. Yeah, Northern Suburbs is very wealthy. But, you know, there are some places in the Eastern Suburbs that are very wealthy too. I wouldn't be downgrading some of those places out there. So 4 tackle here. And Fisher Harris, 5th tackle, 5 metres out here from the line. Ghostmaker says Panthers didn't beat the Storm. Olam beat the Storm. Yes or no, fair enough. Luai here, Burton. Oh, that defence from the Roosters is shocking. Oh, wow, he stopped him last second. Takiaho's defence wasn't bad, but the rest of the Roosters' defence was shocking just then. Potato Dragons says, hi, Blaze. How you going, mate? How those Dragons doing? I remember you telling me the Dragons are a really good team. They beat the Bulldogs, right? Sorry, mate, I had to do it. You tell me how good the Dragons are. What does it matter? What does it matter there? What does it matter? But also, what does it matter at St. George? 2 likes away from 70. Schmack it right now. Schmack it right now. King Governor says, Roosters are an old club, though. They got a huge fan base. Yes and no. They're very prima donna fan base. They're a very prima donna fan base. They don't exactly have the greatest... Oh, sorry, I thought the Panthers got the ball there. So Roosters are away here. 30 metres out here. Taken down. Joshua Lauji says, talking about Western Sydney, Mount Druitt represents. Good on you, mate. Get around Mount Druitt out there in Western Sydny. Knock on for the Roosters, though. Get around the old Western Sydney. Malcolm says, do you go to hair salon or barber? I just went to a barber. I went to one on the Gold Coast. I got out at the airport. I was waiting for my younger brother to come pick me up from the airport, and I went to find just a barber at Coolangatta. Oh, it was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day last Thursday when I got up there. Beautiful day. Just went out to Coolangatta. Absolutely unbelievable. Got a haircut and went off to the wedding. Anthony Pappenhausen said, I'm saying 51-24. You're saying the Panthers will score 17 more points. You think there's a field goal in these wet conditions? I don't think so, mate. Could be. Yeah, it might be right, but I don't think so. Jimmy Bill says Ben Barber. Yeah, Ben Barber was the one who was my barber. James says the Roosters never had fans in Allianz. Roosters are very... Oh, knock on for the Panthers. Roosters fans are very similar to Gold Coast fans, but Roosters fans have more. But Roosters are very similar to the Gold Coast in the sense that there's better things to do in the area. So the Gold Coast, people are going to prefer to go out to Broadbeach for a night out or, go to dinner. There's theme parks there on Sundays and Saturdays during the day. There's the beaches. You're going to go to the beautiful beach over a game in the hot weather to lose more than likely. With the Roosters fans, they're usually quite wealthy in the eastern suburbs. They're going out and having dinner, nightlife, all that type of shit. There's a lot of things to do out in Bondi during the day. Go to Bondi. Some nice beaches out that side. So, look, the point matter is the fan bases are similar in the sense that there's a lot better things to do than go to the game. My personal opinion. Potato Dragon said, I said to myself, if the Dogs beat the Dragons and Pies beat the Ds, I will scooter ankle myself, and I did it too hard. Well, there you go. But the Pies beating the D's is ridiculous. It's the third tackle here, but it's not very surprising considering it's the D's. So third tackle here for the Roosters. They're 42 metres out here from the line. Takiao with the run. Come on, guys. 2 more thumbs up away from 70. I know we can do it. Hit that thumbs up button. Frederick Oberaxine says, would you like to get a job in the TV? Not really, mate. I'd prefer to do what I'm doing right now, to be honest with you. Forward pass on the Roosters, surely. Ooh, Agnes Crichton taken down here. Fit tackle, 10 metres out here from the line. Not really, mate. I'd prefer to be able to do this and talk to you guys. And 1 second, Tedesco, right-hand side. Roosters still going here. Fit tackle here, Tedesco. Kicks it through. Terrible kick. And, it's going to be a dropout, though. So it was a pretty good kick. So dropout here for the Panthers to the Roosters. Not necessarily, man. I'd prefer to sit here and be able to say whatever I want to you guys. Have a good time. Because if I'm on the TV, you have to say what they want you to say and they want you to talk about. If I was doing that, then I'd be limited in what I could do. So, no, not necessarily. Potato Egg says, just realised your cut is the same as mine. Mate, we're not too bad, eh? Mang Seven says, I'm going to be honest, the Bulldogs in the second half of the season always begin to play better. I know Broncos fans should be scared. I know. And considering that... full pass. You stupid team, Roosters. Oh, my God. Holy shit. Holy shit from Ikavalu. That pass was wow. That was a wow moment. That was a wow moment. That was a I need to smoke and get high from that moment. I am high after watching that pass from Ikavalu. Wow. Johnny Boy says, would do radio work with the station like SEN radio if you were offered? Absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely do something like that. If SEN said, you know what, come and do some commentary or, talk about some footy and have a good time, I'd absolutely lap that up. I'd love to do that, yeah. Obviously, I'd still do my YouTube when I'm not doing that. But yeah, no, if someone offered, that'd be cool as. Oh my God, the Panthers knocked the ball on. What is this game now? Oh no. King says, if you're going by biggest fan base, it'd be Broncos since they got a whole city to themselves. Absolutely, them and the Rabbitohs. But the Broncos are very, very that fan base is ridiculous because they claim to be the best fan base in the league and the biggest fan base in the league, and that's cool. But their average their average crowd has gone from 41,000 or 39,000 per game 10 years ago to 27,000, 26,000 nowadays, and that's still a great crowd average. But that's a one-team city, and a very popular city and a very big city. So they've dropped off about 10K in average attendance from when they were good to when they're bad. So good, cool story there, Broncos fans. You can wake on about you being the best fans ever until you're not, because you're not. But don't get me wrong, they have a massive supporter base. Massive supporter base, but they're very fickle. Daniel Celeste says, just some lads from the hood, Josh, always up to no good. What's going on here? So Roosters here, left-hand side. Crichton taken down, 25 minutes out, even the line. Arthur Joseph says, where do you think Dylan Watene-Zelezniak is going? He's gone to the Warriors, hasn't he? I thought he signed for the Warriors. I thought he was signed for the Warriors. Malcolm says, us Warriors, we're the biggest fan base in the whole country. And I know you know what I'm saying when I do this. I know I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I know you know what I'm saying when I do this. So Panthers here. Ooh, good take. Charlie Sands, good take there defensively. I know you know what I'm saying there, Malcolm. Desmond says, Dogs fan base is the best. The best at throwing shit on the field, yeah. They are the best at throwing shit on the field. Rosalie says, Panthers go around getting new ground. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest with you. I wonder where they'll play. Will they play out of Bankwest then for 2-3 years while that ground gets built? Or rebuilt, whatever it is. Where did Parramatta play out of? ANZ? I think ANZ, that was their home ground while, Pertec got, changed for Bankwest. So Panthers here, put this ball down here. 40-20 attempt. Stop it. Oh, is that a 40-20? No, it's not. It's a 40-30. No. Melbourne says, Blaze, what is more of a possibility? Me winning the lotto or Dogs scoring more than 40 in a game? Jeez. I think it would be... Look, I think it's a tough one. I think you winning the lotto is probably just. I'd probably go with just. I think you winning the lotto would just be there, but, Dogs scoring 40 and you getting hit by a lightning bolt, I would definitely say is you getting hit by a lightning bolt more possibility. Desmond says he said that he hasn't signed anything yet. I know he did, but in the same sense, he did. But he hasn't done it yet, but he will. Manning says, is it true they're redoing Bankwest? Why would they redo Bankwest? That stadium was only built 3 years ago. Or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. Oh, Tedesco's away here. Tedesco, that's going to be an obstruction. That's going to be obstruction. Chris Parry, I am definitely not reading that comment out. So penalty here to the Panthers, and this might get dangerous right now. Might get dangerous. It's already dangerous, but with 18 minutes to go, guys, let's hit that thumbs up button if we haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here, and get ready. We've got a big old stream tomorrow. Big old couple, 4 streams tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Upgrading Bankwest is just like upgrading Townsville. Townsville only got built last year, Melbourne says, I'm pretty sure Belmore will be getting a redo in a couple of years. Mate, Belmore's not going to be used as a stadium in a couple of years. That's in a community. That stadium is in a community. It's nearly in its own bloody, housing share. Housing commission area. Like, it's basically its own housing commission buddy suburb. That is like their whole suburb. So Panthers here, right-hand side here. Out to the right-hand side. By the way, to clarify that, I'm not saying that the people who live there are housing commission. There's some nice houses there. What I'm saying is, like, it's basically that is the suburb, that stadium. So people can watch the game from inside their house. Thank you very much, Frederick, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my guy. The balconies are over the top of Belmore, so you can see it from your balcony if you live there. Free viewing. Right-hand side over the Panthers, 10 metres out. Yeah, I'll guess it off. And it's going to be Panthers here, 4 minutes short here. Minty Rabbit says, can you see Para winning a grand final in the near future? No. Fifth tackle here, right-hand side. Panthers, Charlie Staines. Easy try. So 38-12 here with the kick to come. And the Roosters might get done by 50 here. The Roosters may get done by 50 here. They may check a knock on here, but this is a try here. Charlie Staines to the right-hand side. Anthony Pappenhausen says the rest of the stadiums are open-spaced. Thank you very much, Anthony Pappenhausen, for subscribing. How many are we away now? We are 1 subscriber away from 10,400. Subscribe right now if you haven't already. Gee whiz, don't make me come through that camera. Look at Seabus. It's a Rabina. It's not in a community, really. It's its own little area. Bankwest is nowhere near a community out there. Shark Park is separated completely realistically from the community. Manly, you could kind of argue Brookvale is there, but it's not the same. Belmore is literally, there's no main road there. It's just like, it's inside basically a state. Belmore is an estate, mate. That's the word I was looking for before, by the way. Frederick says they watch it for free from the rooftops. Yeah, absolutely. So try to the Charlie Staines. Try to the Charlie Staines there on the right-hand side. Sarkis has shit. He says, my house is literally right near the Belmore. I can see the games from the balcony. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Dazmate says Moses and Gutho disappear in a lot of the big games. Moses and Gutho disappear against the Dragons, let alone against big games. 17 games, 17 tries, Charlie Staines. That's ridiculous. Wow. Only once has he finished with 1. You're kidding me. That's a joke. That's a joke, mate. So 15 minutes to go here of the game. So when he scores a try, apparently he scores more than 1 in a game. Okay, that's ridiculous. If Cleary doesn't miss this is just stupid. I think it should be illegal at this point. If Cleary does not miss this, it should be illegal. Manning 7 says, next try Jubilee Oval needs to redo. Absolutely, I agree with that one. I'm not a big fan of Jubilee. I'm very close to Jubilee, like very close. And I tell you what, I drive past it all the time, and it definitely needs a redo. It's definitely past its due-by date for a redo, that one. So here we go. Cleary from the right-hand side. Literally can't get any further wing than this. And he will... He's human. He is human. So he will miss that one, and it will stay at 38-12. So 12-point game. 12-point game here. 12-point game here from the 50 bomb. Can we see the 50 bomb? 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 Sport Reactor says, who's going to win the spoon? Do you think the Dogs win another game? I'll ask you a question. Who here thinks the Dogs will win another game? And if who, against who? And I'm not asking Dazmate. I'm not asking Melmo. I'm not asking anybody Dogs fans. I'm asking everybody else. Do the Dogs win another game? And then ask me if the Broncos win another game. Then I'll ask you if the Broncos win another game. I'll wait. Manx says 50 bomb, half a century. I know. Are we going to see the 50 bomb tonight? We didn't see it last night. It was very close. Dazmate says Dogs need a new stadium in Belmore. You can't literally knock down the houses, mate. So Panthers here, 10 metres out. Belmore is so compact because the houses are over the top of the stadium, inside the stadium. The balcony is inside the stadium, mate. The balcony is inside the stadium. Desmond says, I legit don't know who we beat. Well, they're a good team second half of the season, so they probably do. But if they need to win at least one game because the Broncos still have their bye. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They need to win at least one more game. Joshua Lauschi says they probably win against the Broncos. Well, they lost 24-0 the last time they played them, and I don't believe the Bulldogs play the Broncos again, to be honest with you. Left-hand side here for the Panthers, taken down 40 minutes out here from the line. Manx says Dogs can beat the Titans. Cool story, bro. So fit tackle, how'd they go last time? So up it goes here for the Panthers. Oh, he's going to get that too. It's going to be knocked back. Oh, my God. No, penalty. Yeah, penalty. Tracy Grayful says Broncos no, Bulldogs yes versus the Warriors. Bulldogs aren't beating the Warriors at Mount Smart for the first game in New Zealand for the first time in 2 years. No, sorry. No, sorry. No, sorry. I refuse. The Warriors will win that game by about 100. Not because the Warriors are good, but because they will play there for the fans. Because the fans haven't... Oh, is he offside? So the bunker, the captain's challenge here. Captain's challenge here for the Panthers. Anthony Pappenhausen says Broncos going to win against the Knights, Dogs, Tigers, and Sharks. No. I don't... Are you calling that a takeout? And this is fit tackle anyway for the Panthers, to be honest with you. And I don't know if that's a takeout, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's a takeout. Tracy Gravel says so wrong. You're a Dogs fan, aren't you? The Warriors are playing for the first time in 2 years at Mount Smart. Wellington played for the first time in 2 years in Wellington. And they won, what, 3-1 or 4-1 or something like that against Adelaide, who are in the semi-finals right now. You don't have to be a good team to win that game. You just need to be the home team because they will play for their fans and they will win that game, the Warriors. The Bulldogs could beat the Tigers. They could beat other teams. They are not beating the Warriors for the first game back at Mount Smart in 2 years. I'm sorry, but it's not so wrong. It is basically a fact. And I guarantee you that I won't see your name here on the stream when I'm doing that game because the Warriors win by 40. I'm the biggest critique of the Warriors. I say every single game, I say every single week. The Warriors are not good. They just simply aren't. They're just not a good team. But they will win that game by about 60. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Panthers, apparently. Tracy Grayful says the Warriors. That's cool. They could come last. They could be last. They are going to win that game in front of their home fans the first time in 2 years. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. You will not be here when that happens. I'd like you to be here. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Shit, man. Be here, because I know you're wrong. We all know you're wrong. So Panthers with the ball here. And Cleary is going to run through here. 3 minutes out. Tracy, we're getting pumped that game. I think Tracy's a Dogs fan, to be completely honest with you. So second tackle here for the Panthers. They're 3 minutes short here the line. Tracy Grayful says I'm putting money on it. Go for it, mate. Put your house on it. You'll be homeless by the end of the night. That's not my problem. So Panthers here left-hand side. 10 minutes out from the line. Anthony Pappenhausen says, I'm saying 56-4. Fair enough. So second tackle here with the Panthers, right-hand side. 5 minutes out here. Fisher Harris taken down. Jim Jones says, go the Mighty Titans. Good on you, mate. So fourth tackle here with the Panthers. 3 minutes out right now. And can they drop the 50 bomb? Cleary drops the 50 bomb. Oh, it's going to be a try. No, it's not. Held up, I think. Held up. Robert Moller says Dogs won't win another game at the Broncos, mate. Jeffrey says go to Titans. Get around Jeffrey and Anonymous. Thank you very much for subscribing. That makes us now at 10,400. Good on you, Anonymous. You're a legend. So right-hand side here, Panthers fifth tackle. Unbelievable kick from Cleary, and it will be a dropout. Rosalie says Nathan on. No, Rosalie. Nathan's not on. Do you know why? Because I don't believe he plays for the Panthers anymore. A short dropout here. I think that was too short, but Tedesco's got it. I thought that was short, though. Joshua Lauschi says Sharkies regaining their form after some impressive show by Johnson and Moylan. Do you think there's a possible top 8 inclusion? Absolutely. They're in the top 8 right now. They're 7th. It's still early in the season. But no matter what, the Cowboys drop out of the 8 this week because the Dragons or the Raiders, no matter what, will go above them. I believe that if the Warriors beat the Knights, they go above them. So the Cowboys could end up in 10th this week or something like that. 10th or 11th. John says, hi. Hello, John. How you doing? By the way, guys, let's see if we can get to 80 likes before the end of the stream. We're 8 likes away from 80. Hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. And subscribe if you are new around here. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Make7 says, yeah, Blaze, you're not wrong. Like last year in the last round, Dragons played against the Storm. We beat the Storm 30-22. In regards to what? What's that referencing? I'm not too sure. Frederick says, what's going on with the Broncos? Broncos have been shit out for 5 years. Wayne Bennett leaving. Their organisation has been cocky, arrogance. Unfortunately, a lot of issues there with that club that people don't really give credit for. They don't realise it's, oh my God, Roosters. Shit, man, what's that? Anthony Pappenhausen says, I'm a Storm fan. Good on you, mate. Jamie Robinson says, Jake is out of Origin 2 because of hip injury. Well, hopefully Queensland can win, but I don't think it's a front row forward. It's really going to be, a lock. He plays lock for, is that Wells here? It's hard when you talk about Origin because players play out of position quite a lot. Because obviously there's you need certain play, like for example, the back line for New South Wales and Queensland's always changed because, for example, you've got Tommy Trbojevic playing at centres, you've got, Latrell Mitchell playing centres, all that type of shit. Mang Simmons says, as in when you play at your home ground, you play for your team, especially since it was the last round. Not my point. I get what you're saying, but the Warriors have not played a game in front of their home crowd literally for 2 years. So their home crowd, they will sell it out. Wellington are not good in A-League. They missed the finals this year. Adelaide are currently in the semi-finals, right? They're going to play Sydney FC this weekend. Wellington played their first home game in Wellington in like 2 years, 2.5 years or whatever it was, and they won 3-1 or 3-0. I think it was 3-0 against Adelaide. So the point of the matter is that the Warriors are going to go home and they're going to win, and they're going to win very well, because they know that the fans deserve to see a win. I know the Warriors and their shithouse, but in the same sense, they will win that one game, and I will put a lot of money on it. Marcy Flash says, Broncos the basket case of the whole NRL. Absolutely. There's a reason why I have these poster of the Broncos spoon. King says, Melbourne should also have another NRL team. Give them a little derby. No way, bro. No way. No way. They are nowhere near getting a second NRL team over Papua New Guinea, over Brisbane, Redcliffe, over a second New Zealand team, a South Island New Zealand team, over Fiji, over Perth, over Adelaide. Melbourne are nowhere close to getting a second NRL team, my guy. Muzzy Flash says, how has the NRL salary cap policy been such a giant failure? Because they allowed third-party payments. So 4 tackle here for the Panthers. They are 45 metres out here. 5th tackle here, sorry. Jerome Luai gets it out the left-hand side here. Oh, that's a ridiculous pass. No, 4 pass. 4 pass. Thank you much, Titans Cooper, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my guy. 9 minutes to go here, guys. 7 likes away. Come on. Let's see if we get to 80. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. Dazmate says the Warriors would have probably won even if it was an ANZ. Well, no. Well, yeah, kind of, but in the same sense. Just the only reason I'm confidently saying the Warriors in any kind of game is because of the situation surrounding it. That's why. Jamie Robertson says, nothing wrong with Broncos, it's just the Milford. It is Milford's fault. You are absolutely spot on, mate. Mate, you're so spot on. I can't believe it. It's always Milford's fault. If it's not Milford's fault, it's still Anthony's fault. So, second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 40 metres out here for the Panthers line. Sport Action says, New Zealand don't deserve a second team with no success. Sport Actions, you don't deserve. That's it. That's all I have. So, first tackle here for the Roosters, 30 minutes out for the line. 8.5. Are you actually arguing to say that Melbourne deserve a second team? If you are, Sport Reactions, you're even more of an idiot than I thought. And I thought big. I thought big idiot. Titans Keeper says Broncos need Wayne back. I think Wayne will go to the new Redcliffe team, to be honest with you. Oh, good kick there for Tedesco, to be honest with you. Good kick, but he will get Panthers will get the ball here on their own 1 metre line. Muzzy Flash says, James Robertson, do you mean the $1 million man? Oh, who's he talking about? Oh, Milford. Oh, jeez. That bloke. I tell you, there's a reason why we have merchandise that has him as it's all Milford's fault. It's always Milford's fault. I think we sold, it was about 36 shirts. I only wanted to sell 30. I said 50. So that's why there's still 14 left. There's still 14 shirts left of that. It's all Milford's fault. King says, should be called to International Rugby League then. New Zealand and Papua. I would love Papua New Guinea getting a team. Oh, man. But their tourism is what is debatable. That's the difficult part. Their financial of keeping the team surviving, plus the tourism, because obviously it costs a lot of money to send a team around. But they'll make a lot of money from Papua New Guineans going to watch the team live. But in the same sense, the price structure will be very large, considering that Papua New Guinea, I believe people would be earning a great deal of money in Papua New Guinea. So there's a lot of factors that go into that. A lot of factors. Kings don't need no more international teams in the NRL. Disagree. So third tackle here for the Roosters, left-hand side. But I would love Perth as well, because that makes it more of an international, a national competition. Right-hand side here, Tedesco. Right-hand side he goes. Kicks it through. Off the post, maybe. No, 7-tackle set. Let it go. Oh, what are you doing? Dylan Edwards. This is why you're not a top 10 fullback. That's shocking. St. Rita says, up a penny. Mate, I'm disappointed the 50 bomb wasn't dropped. I wanted the 50 bomb put right in my face. I wanted the 50 bomb drop. We didn't see a 50 bomb drop last night. We're not seeing a 50 bomb drop today. Shit, man. Disappointed the Panthers and the Rabbitohs. My goodness, mate. My goodness, mate. This is a joke. This is a joke. I'm getting sick of this. Sick of not seeing 50 bombs getting dropped. Goldsmaker says Darwin should be before Perth. Absolutely not on every single part of my body that says no to that. Absolutely not. What are the Roosters doing? Dasman says Perth and Adelaide had teams. They did, but Perth deserve another team. Adelaide got crunched, I believe, with the Super League, didn't they? Didn't Adelaide get crunched in with the Super League, and that's why they failed, or was that Perth? Robert Muller says Darwin should get an NRL team too. Not really. I would love to see it, but they're not a priority right now. So right-hand side, or left-hand side here for the Roosters, that's a knock-on, surely. Yep. Zach Marino says if it's all the boys' first game back, so they're just sliding back. Well, no, bro. Come on, don't give me that shit. Come on, bro. Don't give me that shit. Like, what are we? 16 years old? You think that's going to slide with this? No. These guys train every single week. It's not their first game back. They played Origin literally a week and a half ago. You know, don't give me that shit. Come on, man. So Action says Dylan Edwards is trash on a good team. Imagine him on a bad team. I wouldn't say he's trash, but he's not anything special. King said it's National Rugby League champ, not international. You do realise we have the Warriors in the competition, right? So I don't really care if it's national or international rugby league. It is an international game, and I would prefer to see Papua New Guinea or Fiji or a second New Zealand team in than Adelaide or Perth or Darwin, or a second Brisbane team. But Brisbane is inevitable. It is absolutely inevitable. But that's a stupid comment. What do you mean National Rugby League, not internet? Well, we got the Warriors in the competition, so it is an international game. So I don't really understand your point whatsoever. Because your point has already been proven wrong by the fact that we already have an international team in the competition. Mang7 says the Roosters have been inconsistent this season. They nearly lost the Titans. Not hating. I just mean, no, you're not hating. They have been. Don't forget, they were up 30-4 in that game with 30 minutes to go, and we're down 34-30 with 4 minutes to go. So, yes, absolutely. You're not wrong. So, Panthers here, left-hand side. Cleary puts the ball up in the air. Chance here with the pennies. Knock it back. Knock on for the Roosters. Penalty. No, that's either a penalty or a knock on. No. Johnny Boy says Fiji would be a great location for a new team. Yes and no. Financially difficult, and the stadium's not great. I'm a very massive advocate for Fiji. You guys know me. But it's not ideal-ish. King says takes longer getting to WA than to New Zealand from Sydney. Absolutely, I know. It's 5 hours to Perth from Melbourne, and it's about 5 hours from Sydney to Melbourne, and I think it's about 2.5 to New Zealand, isn't it? Why hello there says, why wouldn't you want to expand and globalise your sport? Because we haven't even kind of, to argue on his side, we haven't even expanded the sport in Australia yet to Perth. Like, we don't have a Perth. We only have the eastern side of the country. So what he's arguing is that we need to make it more of a domestic sport, and I get it. But realistically, I think that the NRL I think it'd be much better with Papua New Guinea and New Zealand and Fiji long term. But obviously not just yet. Especially if this conference system is something that they're actually genuinely talking about. Muzzle Flash says, yeah, globalists and globalisation are a blessing to make. Okay. Second tackle here with the Panthers. 40 minutes out. Preston Beers says, good morning. Hello, mate. How we doing? It is 9:44 p.m. over here, though, mate. Third tackle here with the Panthers. Left-hand side they come. Dylan Edwards with the ball at the halfway point. Steps on the inside. Taken down. Sport Action says, but America, they have 3 big sports, but everybody supports all of them. Sorry, 3? Hello, there's 4. NFL, NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball. So, right-hand side here, you should know this. You should know this, Sport Reactions. You think you're a smart man? What do you mean? What were the 3 sports you were saying then? What sport are you missing out on? What sport are you not announcing there, Sport Reactions? So, Cleary kicks the ball on the inside there. And easy take there for the Roosters. Preston Beers, it's been a while since I've been in your stream. Good on you, man. Well, we're always here having a good time. Tomorrow we're streaming the Cubbies. Can't wait for the Cubbies. Plus 3 NRL games. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. King. Can't, no, not really. Make sense. I'm confused about the conference system. What is it? Basically, Sydney teams, non-Sydney teams. Ish. Second tackle here with the Roosters. I'll speak more about it on a video if it ever happened. Or Roosters knock on that ball there. So 2 minutes to go here, and the Panthers will have the ball 35 metres out here from the Roosters line. Jasmine said he's a Clippers fan. He's not a smart man. I'm trying to figure out what sport he's missing out on, though. Are you missing out on hockey? Are you missing out on NFL? Are you missing out on baseball? Or are you missing out on basketball there? That's my question. I'm trying to figure out which one, because it's stupid. And don't forget roller derby. They love their roller derby. Sport reactions. Oh, you forgot hockey. Okay, fair enough. I get it, because you're obviously Australians don't really think about hockey, but there's no way you could forget hockey in regards to America. I would argue that Blackhawks is the biggest sporting team in Chicago for Chicagoans. Chicagoans probably like their Blackhawks more than any other team there. Cubs, Bears, everyone. Bears are massive, but I'd probably say Blackhawks are probably the biggest in Chicago. So, right-hand side here, first tackle, Panthers with the ball. 10 metres out here from the line. There's only 58 seconds left here of this game. We're not going to see the 50 bomb get dropped, but at least make it close here to the 50 bomb get dropped. Can they hit 40? They are probably going to hit 40. No, he offload the ball to the Roosters. There's not even a 40 bomb. It's not even 40 bomb, mate. Muzzle flash, this is a rugby league channel. Kind of. You'll see it change a little bit over time. It wasn't last year, and probably for the rest of this year, it's going to be a lot of other sports too, because baseball's starting back up tomorrow. Levi Hogan says, just put $1,000 on the Warriors to beat the Knights. Jeez, that's a big call, mate. I want it. What is that, $1.90? So you win $900. I want at least $20 for that as a donation. How about that? Shadow Ninja Go says, if Panthers win, will they go first? No, I don't think so. I think Storms will have a better for it against. I could be wrong. I'll check. I'll check right now. Panthers will... Yeah, they will, because they'll be on top. Yeah, so but the Storm play who? The Storm get to play the Tigers, so they will go top for now, yes. And that, my friends, is a shit win. You know why? Because the Panthers should have got 50, but they didn't get 50. They only got 38 points. Sheesh. How shit's that? But guys, that is going to do us for today's video. Obviously, 38-12 for the Panthers. Very good win there. Pretty easy win, to be honest with you. The Roosters were up 12-0 in the first, 15 minutes, and then capitulated. I think this was the exact same scoreline as what happened with the Raiders and Roosters game a couple of weeks back, where the Raiders went up 12-0, and then the Roosters came back and won 38-12. I think so. Could be wrong, though. But look, I'm going to jump off for now. I appreciate you as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow for 4 streams. I'm doing Cubs and the Miami Marlins, Warriors Knights, Tigers Storm, and Dragons and Raiders. So that's tomorrow, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.